family. What?
That's going to upset the one
I
YouTube
shouldn't
person
even
who's
know
watching on
who that
YouTube.
is.
Because
And then
of
when
just...
he's like, no, I've never met you. And he's like, now you're just hurting my feelings. And he makes a big scene about, how could you do this to me, Ollie? We're friends.
I'd like Billy Mitchell to gaslight you at a convention and just go, do you not remember me? You had that head injury, I know, but we've been friends for years. It's like, what's going on?
Oh. It's less funny because I actually believe you would.
There's the level of trust.
Uh,
I'm more likely, however, to find a an AI voice thing for him and then message you in it.
That seems entirely accurate from what I know of you.
Oh, they're just staying in that voice then.
I'll be in a chat with Hawk one day under an anonymous thing, and he'll be like, "Who are you talking to, Hawk? Oh, this is your good friend Billy Mitchell," and actually just have his voice, and you'll be like, oh, "What the fuck's going on?"
What the fuck is happening here?
You, Green Man, explain how.
Yeah, plus if you're not going to let me ruin your life with clowns, we've got to ruin it some other way.
Why'd you have to ruin my life at all?
Because it's funny to watch your reaction.
I love that his answer is shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Look, if I had the money, I would have paid an entire troop of clowns to turn up at your university graduation and start an impromptu pie fight, while drinking heavily and riding mopeds into things.
See, I love that that's where you'd spend your money. Mine it would involve a troop.
To be fair, I'd
it
laugh.
wouldn't be clowns.
I thought your money involved paying Billy Mitchell to gaslight Ollie.
Yes.
Oh no, well no,
That or
that's
cheerleaders.
That's for later. That's to break him completely. The rest is just to make him question his life and wonder where everything went wrong.
I'm sure that we'd already passed that point.
Oh, I know exactly where everything went wrong.
He met this man called Mora.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was 13 years old at the time, and he happened upon me playing a Final Fantasy VIII skinned version of Solitaire in the school library.
Why is I thought that story was going to go? I was 13 at the time and at church. Please walked up to me.
How would I get closer to God?
No, that is actually the first interaction.
Holy shit.
What?
No, nothing. It's all right.
I don't trust that reaction.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I would have thought the moment the way your life started to go wrong was I met a fella called Jack.
Oh, that was years later.
Everything went downhill from there, the world over.
I started cooking meth in my basement.
No, I got it. Everything will go wrong when he gets kidnapped. He's tied into his wheelchair, and he's grateful that he hasn't tied his legs down because there's no point to that. And then he's forced to, and then you just see Jack in a raincoat and you know, with a PowerPoint presentation and everything. Going, now you will sit here and you will look at the Star Wars Legends canon and you will accept it. This is
Here is Dash Rendar. Do you see?
I killed a man by dropping a bust of a guy on him and hid it in my wheelchair. But I was fingered by the detective.
No, I know where you're going with this. And no, come on.
I was fingered by my own counsel.
Look, just because they found a Native American cripple to be the criminal, the murderer in that one case, does not mean it's Ollie. And plus, he wasn't trying to kill that guy. He was trying to kill a little girl.
I just bought my boyfriend an orange baseball glove.
Disclaimer, the
you might wanna
opinions
check your
expressed by...
First of all, that was a completely different case, and two, it was a yellow one. That's why they thought that blind guy thought it was a bunch of bananas.
The opinions and sentiments expressed by the players do not reflect those of Eclectic Hawk or Eclectic Hawk's associates.
The nonsense of the goblins do not be taken seriously.
It's okay.
Yeah, it definitely seems to be restreamed that it doesn't like.
Ollie, it's okay. We're kayfabing it. We're getting into character. Kayfabe, brother.
Because it seems to have settled down now. I've just disabled restream, and it's like, yeah,
Maybe they need to update that.
it just doesn't seem to like it at all with my
Stream's
bandwidth.
a little slower
It
lately,
probably
I
just
have
requires
noticed.
more than I can use.
It needs more than you can give it.
Yes, it needs more than I can provide.
I'm giving it all she's got, Captain.
Scotty, I need more power.
It literally would cut out for like a split second. And that's all. But yes. Right. Well, welcome back to D&D after, what's it been? Like a month? Feels like a
5
month.
weeks.
5?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Shit.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we had a few weeks off, and then you went on holiday.
Yeah, I was ill, and then holiday. Well, stress, and then holiday, then yeah.
And everyone else was sick. Then two of your players were sick.
Yeah. And
Oh, and then it wasn't working. Then it wasn't working properly.
yeah, which
And
turns
there's
out to be
that invasion by
restream.
those
So
aliens.
yeah, if you're a
back to
YouTube viewer,
restream.
screw you.
Come to Twitch, you fucker.
Yes.
Why are you on YouTube?
Why are you on YouTube, you fucking person? Get over here. No, they can't see us on
Get
YouTube
over
now
here.
anyway.
I love the venom you put on person there.
Nah. Well, yeah, I tend to put the emphasis on person. I don't tend to appeal to dogs or androids or non-carbon based life forms. People are the way to go.
Just because they're made of silicon rather than carbon doesn't mean they're not a person.
See, that's what I said to my wife about my sex doll, but she wouldn't believe me.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call them people, but yeah.
Just make sure to keep, as they,
Force to control a robot. It's a
as they used to
person.
say on Police 5, keep them clean.
Well, yeah, I use my airbrush full of alcohol.
Right. So
Like a terrible.
let's get a nice reminder of where we are. We're in lovely Lake Zarovich, which I have a nice video to show you all.
I believe me and someone else left to go get people to help bring back the goose.
There were 3 of us. Basically, the 3 who could run quicker. So it's myself, you, and Sam, who character.
No, it was me. It was Elif.
So yeah, if you're in the stream, it's playing at the moment.
I have no clue what was going on.
We killed a goose.
Yeah, we killed the goose hydra. 3 of us have gone back to the town. Elif, Hagelchak, and I can never remember which way around the sisters Freya are. So apologies.
It'll be Nux. It's Nux.
No,
I'm in a
so
boat.
we are.
Yeah, Nux is the punchy boy, or punchy girl.
Yeah, so we're running back to the town to get a cart to bring these now dead 7-headed goose hydra back to town for the festival. And Klee has gone out into the lake to see how the people in the boat are doing, and the rest of you are just sitting about.
Around the corpse.
Yeah.
Although Obby did discover the bigger footprints, and even he wasn't crazy enough to try and figure out where they were going.
That is true.
I'm crazy, but I'm not stupid. Bananas, hairbrush, monkey dishwasher.
Look, Obby's forgetful and a little off
Welcome
kilter,
to
but
beautiful
definitely
Lake
not
Varovia.
crazy or stupid.
Take holidays in the summer.
What?
Doesn't it look lovely? Lake Zarovich.
Yeah.
See our local wildlife. See a child being torn apart by a goose hydra. Enjoy our calm, relaxing towns. Oh God, we're all gonna die.
Warmer by the
Visit
lake.
local-
Enjoy boating on the lake.
Yeah.
Fire
Enjoy
cannons.
boating.
Yeah. Visit local land
don't, and don't,
like the gatehouse.
don't forget to say hello, and don't forget to say hello to the local landowner. Strahd.
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 Enjoy the local delicacies.
While you're here by the
pie.
lake, you can experience many things: fishing, water sports, and your impending doom.
Yeah. Also, tried the delicious local delicacies like Katrine pastries. 100% guaranteed to be better than anything else you've ever tasted.
In this
All while-
nightmarish
all while
hellhole, anything
somber-
is.
All while somber, relaxing music plays over every horrific thing,
Yeah.
getting louder and louder to try and cover the screaming.
Yeah.
So,
Don't forget to visit the Wolf Gate at the city, where you will see an absolute massacre of wolves.
Do you not like wolves? Oh, well, you don't? Well, then you'll love this city. There's loads of them impaled on spikes.
in our
Yeah,
newest
you're
piece of
in
modern
progress.
art by a local talented artist.
Visit
Yeah, then you
Barovia.
have Strahd
We hold
standing by
daily
it while you've got-
slaughters.
yeah, then
Daily.
you just have like Strahd standing by it while Clee's got like a little beret on, like, it insists upon itself.
What the hell does that even mean? Insists upon itself.
I insist you insist.
You insist, do you? Yeah, so I don't think we're getting jobs on the Barovia tourist board anytime soon.
Not till we're running it.
Yeah.
Insistence is
Not yet.
futile.
Well, here's those people who are in the lake. They're both unconscious in a boat.
Good. And Nux is Clee's there, isn't she?
Yes.
As they're unconscious, can I rifle through their pockets?
No, because you're not
dry
there.
land.
You're on the shore, Clee's in the lake.
You're presently over there.
Ah. I see. Okay.
It would save me time if I just threw these guys overboard right now, wouldn't it?
Well, it would save.
Oh, the
if
boat
it
was
was-
empty.
If it saved Borkle time, you would go through their pockets.
No, the boat was empty, I swear.
Don't worry about it. Just have a
Well, they're
think of
both tied up. It's hilarious. I could just drown them now.
it. Hey, relax. Don't think about it. Look over there.
Well, no, one's tied up and one's unconscious.
Well, this is a pinky game I've never
The
heard of.
unconscious one stinks of alcohol.
Of course it does.
Well, that screams accidental death, in my opinion.
Sounds like a kidnapping.
It's a kidnapping gone horribly, horribly wrong.
It is just a shame that no one can hear their story.
So, what would you like to do?
Well, we could take the head out of the bag at least.
Yeah, you're going to
Suture back
untie
up around
the
neck.
person who's tied up,
I don't know about untying.
or just sort of.
Oh, to be fair, they're not armed.
They're not
She's
armed,
a
but
young
they are
woman.
bigger than us.
She hasn't come round yet.
She will.
And she'll be absolutely horrified at the one-armed green creature in front of her.
She has
No, she'll
black
get over
hair, white skin, well, pale white skin.
Don't they all?
You found yourself a goth.
Yeah,
Everyone
basically.
in this cities, everyone in this kingdom is a goth.
Oh god, so basically what you're saying is that Clee's been playing Under the Witch a lot.
Barovia is not great for tanning.
Well, yeah, evil mist doesn't tend to result in a lovely
What
tanned
no, what
look.
if they've got moonburn? What if they've got moonburn?
Moonbird.
Very
Come
possibly.
on, no one saw the old 50s Addams Family where they literally go out in the dark of night just to like sunbathe under the moon.
Yes, I have actually seen that, but a long time ago.
Fix Uncle Fester.
Well, like I said, what are you going to do? Well, okay, so you're sort of untying them slightly.
I feel
Well-
like I should tie him up while I'm untying her.
Okay.
And transfer the ropes from this person to that person.
Okay, back on shore. Who are the ones who decided to go into town?
That would be me, Uncle Shanker, and God, sorry, I've forgotten the little Edith. Yeah, me, Edith, and
I did.
and
Okay. So, where are you going to head in town?
well, we're looking for someone with a cart. So, is there anyone who might have something like around who like has a horse and cart or something we can like maybe barter with?
Well, we could just find our business partner and borrow one, given he's a trader. He more than likely has a.
That's true. Let's go try and find our business partner.
Yeah. So
Go-
you're going
go
to
for
start.
Tell all about that strange man.
So you're going to head over to his warehouse.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to his warehouse.
Okay, well, we'll have Rose follow you as well, just to keep her out of danger.
Oh dear, the sound of that.
You
Yeah.
stuck her with a sibling that wants to strangle her.
Well, no, it's more to basically write her out as Seb isn't here.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just have it as a whole. I want to keep her away from Borkle for a bit.
She's going on her own quest. She's got to find an oven big enough.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
so
he
it was
wants to be
Ankle
the housewife
Shanker.
She's going to make a ton of stuffing.
Oh, don't say that word around here. Liz will start cooking again.
Who was the other one?
How is that a bad thing?
Oh,
Edith,
and yeah,
the little,
yeah.
the little goblin wolf baby.
Okay, so you're heading back into town.
Oh,
Obby. And oh, did I move the right one? They're done. Have I got an extra person there?
No. Obby and Borkle still on the beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow.
All right. Well, since everything else is pretty much handled, I am pulling feathers out of the bird's carcass or off of it and arranging them in a pattern like wings and taking the huge, I don't know if it's pin feathers or whatever, the big feathers, and using them as a support structure to hold the wings together.
Oh my god, I think I know what you're doing.
Okay.
Mad
So
man.
I'm tying these feathers off for now to keep them together in the arrangement that I'm working on. And like I said, building a support structure out of the thick parts of other feathers that aren't really needed for anything else. I guess a frame, you would call it.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all I'm doing, diligently working on this project.
He's trying to fly. He's trying to become I'll be Icarus.
Obvious.
I mean,
Don't
goblins
fight
are
too
light little things, you know?
Don't fly too close to the castle.
And these feathers are huge, so.
Just look over as I like, oh, this is going to be sad.
Oh no.
No, you could help make it.
I can't. I'm like 100 feet away on a boat.
No, I'm talking later, after it's already gone wrong. You can help make Mark 2.
I'll still say, oh, this is going to be sad.
Oh, Abby already knows that the widget person can help with this.
Are you preparing these for a show? It seems like something.
No, I'm just doing it because I'm Abby.
Well, that's a good enough excuse, I suppose.
As you're working on it, you can see someone's watching you from the woods.
Oh.
They're not very subtle. It's a little kid.
Well, I guess I'll look up, kind of stop. Who you be?
No, no one.
Ah, no one. I know many no ones. Why don't you come over here so I can see you better?
Oh man, know me better, man.
What are you?
What? I am great sorcerer, best in the world.
Oh,
I am Abby.
hi, hello, Obby.
You know about magic?
No.
Ah, I show you nifty trick. What? You like bunnies?
Bunnies, yeah. We have to eat them sometimes.
Ah, you cannot eat this one. This is very hard to eat. So I'm going to use my minor illusion to make a small little silver bunny that's kind of hopping around in a circle.
Okay.
You like this?
It's nice.
Bit fun trick. Anyway, you live near here?
The orphanage.
Ah, orphanage. I did not know one was here, but why you in these woods? Big goose eat little things like you.
I can't stay at the orphanage for much longer.
You look rather short for age out.
They don't let you stay after a certain age.
How old you be?
He seems confused at the question.
Ah, it no problem. Abby can't count either. So they kick you out at certain age, and you not even know what age it is. Very cruel. Abby should teach a lesson.
They
God.
take you away.
It's gonna burn the
You get
place
sent.
down.
You get sent into the woods.
This orphanage sound like Goblin orphanage back in day.
Orphanage.
We got one with the trees now. And just throw them into the.
So you not be given name either?
Some
no
call
worries.
me.
I call you Chuck.
Oh, thank you. It's nicer than the name they gave me.
Ah, yes, Abby gets called very many bad names. Does not bother.
Bork was just standing there and he's like, he fucking named him. Now we gotta keep him.
Hey, that's another thing Rose is going to want us to adopt.
So, Chuck, what, you have any skills?
No.
Okay, Abby teach you something. Go by shore and find little rock and then bigger rock and arrange in line. And
Okay. He
so once
goes and
he's
gets.
kind of out of the way. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, he runs off to go and find some rocks.
All right, so once he does that, I'm just going to kind of go back to my project. Because I'm not really sure what to do with him. And I figure keep him busy for now until other goblins show up.
As he's looking around for rocks, can I just have a bit of a shofty at him, see if it looks like he's carrying anything?
His hand does keep going into his pocket.
Right? Can I pick his pocket?
You not
he's
know,
just
I don't want to know what he might be touching in pocket.
Oh,
He-
God. I've not as much as picked a pocket since I got to this like godforsaken place. My fingers are itching.
You've got to pick a pocket or two.
Ooh. Well, they take away your union card.
Well, that's what Rose is for. You're supposed to be picking her pocket.
I suppose that's what some people call
I
it.
don't know what she's carrying, but I don't fucking want it.
Trust me, once you've picked it, you can't get rid of it.
Got to pick a pocket or two.
Okay, so would that be a stealth roll
Antibiotic resistant is what it is.
or a sleight of hand roll? Sleight
Sorry?
of hand, surely, if it's picking a pocket.
Yeah.
It would be sleight of hand to pick pockets, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
All right, rolling. 12.
It's literally taking something from a poor orphan boy. You don't need a very high roll. That's enough.
Okay.
Dynamite, it goes off.
It's a locket.
All right. Can I open the locket?
This can.
When you try, the clasp seems to be stuck.
I see. I'll approach the kid and go, I think you dropped something.
Huh? Drop something.
I'll approach the kid. Hold out the locket to him. This was on the floor by your feet.
Oh.
Is it yours?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I need that back.
Hold on. Does the locket look valuable? I
Yes.
probably should have checked that before. It does.
Yeah.
It looks very valuable. Can I ask what it is? Where it came from?
It's mine.
Yeah, I gathered that, but how did it come to be yours was my question.
It's mine.
Yes, I think we've established that.
I need it back.
You can have it back. I'm just wondering.
Well,
I'm
give it
holding.
back
I'll
then.
hold it. I'll hold my hand out to him with the locket in my palm. It's like, take it. But I was just wondering how came you by this?
I shouldn't have come out here. I need to go. And he snatches it back and then runs back towards the town.
Oh dear.
So, really
Can I
quick, did I
fo-
see any of this? Like, exchange, as it were?
You'll have
Or
heard
him
it.
picking the pocket?
Can I shadow him?
Um,
Follow him without him.
yeah, stealth roll.
Stealth roll. 28.
Yeah, he's not looking behind him. You can follow him. He runs straight back towards the orphanage.
The orphanage that supposedly turfed him out because of his age.
I was about to.
Right. Can I like? So he's run to the orphanage. Has he gone inside?
Yeah, he goes inside the orphanage. It's a fairly large, rundown building. There are, you can see various children running around, all sorts of different ages.
I mean, I'd be about child sized. I think.
Yeah, I think you're some kind of diseased child.
I should probably be able to hide in this crowd and figure out what that. Like, I don't know why I'm following this kid. It seems odd that he'd have something like that locket. So, yeah.
So you're
Lucky
going to
you
sort of,
took off. I was going to chuck a rock at you.
you're going to
Yeah,
try and
you did
sneak
not-
into the orphanage.
Oh God!
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like
Oh please! Oh please tell me it's going to kids there going. Please, sir, can I have some more?
right. Okay. So, can you describe the ground around Borkle at the moment?
An older gentleman with a suit steps out. Buckle, have a seat.
It's a rough wooden building, very similar to every other building you've seen in Valaki. Made of dark wood, dark timber. It's damp, sort of sinister looking. Again, like most buildings in Valaki that you've seen.
If there is
there's a main entrance and a side entrance.
yeah. I'm curious about the locket, but is there any answer that my questions could have that would be worth the risk of sneaking into an orphanage? Like for an ambassador? That's,
Oh god! Oh, what you need to do is you need to put on a top hat and a monocle and go in. I'm here to adopt. Yes, line them up like kittens and puppies and all. As all, anything can be bought and sold for the right oil.
I mean, a disguise is what I had in mind for a bit, so I'm not sure that would be
No,
exactly
obviously
the
not.
right one.
Get like 5 of them. We can start a sweatshop.
Do we really need 5 to start a sweatshop? You can technically start it with 1.
Although,
It is true.
Yeah, but what if one gets sick?
Yeah, no, we start it with 1, and then when we start making money, we can afford to buy more.
perhaps I'll come back here later for potential new recruits to the new Gobbo Thieves Guild.
Yeah, no, actually, that's actually a good idea. So Jumanji, that's a good idea, purely because you've watched enough of the Forest of Sigh to know what you can do with the homeless and children.
Welcome to Goblins Play Oliver Twist.
It's starting to
Oliver
sound
Twist
like
by
it.
way of
Yes, this is a great look. Future mayor scandal.
I
Okay,
saw
I'm
him
gonna.
sneaking into orphanages. I did.
No, I'm not gonna sneak into the orphanage. I'm going to I'm just gonna approach the front desk and ask about the kids. I saw them out and about.
Oh god, you're gonna get him more beatings, you idiot.
He's losing his gruel ration.
You're gonna be like, hey, bloody well, what? You get over here, you little shite.
Actually,
I'm interested in your children. Your tasty looking children.
Listen, I have
No,
a
you know
liver.
what?
I need to transplant livers every so often, and I need supplies. So
No, you
how
know.
much take?
Actually, on second thought, I'm gonna put a pin in this and just head on back to the beach. I can come back here later. So, I can find out about that locket another time. Like we're just on the cusp of making a good impression for the locals for killing that goose hydra. I'm just gonna roll with that for now.
Go
Oh,
back to that orchid aneurysm by accident.
Are you sure you don't want to go the mafia route and go, it's a nice orphanage here? Shame if something would happen to it.
They're not quite rich enough for that yet. Give it a week.
I mean, you said the orphanage looks pretty dilapidated anyway, right?
yeah.
I mean, there's probably nothing here worth stealing anyway, so I'm gonna get off.
Clearly, it's an orphanage. If they had anything, they wouldn't be here.
Apart from the kids' futures, we could always steal those.
Yeah, but that comes later.
Oh, come on. I know. If anyone wanted them, they wouldn't have been orphans. You can't kidnap an orphan. They weren't wanted in the first place.
Oh. Next, you're gonna tell me to fill out all the adoption papers and then don't take the kid.
No, that's a completely different society.
No, you fill out all the paperwork and then take him to the forest and throw him in yourself.
You went through all the trouble of the privilege of throwing them in the forest yourself and go, the trees are your parents now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head on back to the beach.
Okay.
So when he arrives back at the beach, I'm gonna look up and be like, "You done chasing children into woods?"
Did you not see that locket that he was carrying? An urchin like
I
that
don't know.
shouldn't-
It his. Why worry?
How would a kid like that get his hands on something like that? I was
Probably
impressed
same
is
way
all.
you get hands on things.
Exactly, I was impressed is all.
Getting showed up by a child.
I'm not sure. You should help get feathers for this.
Yeah, good point. I'll
Okay, well,
Oh, wait,
let's cut back out to the lake for a minute before you get
I'll
into
go and
something
pluck
else.
some more. I'll go and pluck some more goose hydra feathers for Ollie.
Yeah. Okay, so you've managed to transfer the rope from one person to the other. And the girl is starting to come round.
Just give her a couple of slaps. Just, wake up, wake up.
Ah! What do you want? Who are you?
Veloci lock guard.
Well, whoever you are, take me back to shore right now.
I can see why you were in the bag.
Excuse me?
Who's that? Just point to the drunk.
Oh, you mean my kidnapper, Bluto?
Oh God, his name is Pluto. Please tell me her name isn't Ollie.
Many
was going to
questions.
kill me.
First of all, why was he going to... Why?
He was going to kill me. He was going to throw me into the lake.
So he spent more than 2 minutes talking to you. Okay.
Rude. Filthy
Yes,
creature.
I am very rude. I am not a nice person. Unless you know
Well,
how to
as I
operate a
said,
boat, you're
take
stuck
me to
with
shore.
But why was he going to drown you?
I don't know. He's a crazy person crazy alcoholic.
I can't deny her logic.
Yeah, drunks do tend to kidnap people they find purdy.
I won't go that far.
He was a foul, drunken beast, and glad he's... what have you done with him?
I didn't do this. It was I when I got it.
Well, so long as... Hello, Gecko Chat. Yeah, everything's going okay. Well, as long as you deal with him, I need to return to my family.
And where would we be returning you to? Who are we to deliver her to? Is the question.
My village, my family live outside the town, out on the Western Road.
Now, let me. Is that the Wolf Road or the non-Wolf?
Not Wolf Road. You came in on the Eastern
Okay.
Road.
Yeah, you don't want to go down that road. That road's not very safe at the moment.
I don't go down that road.
You know, I got down that road.
Don't go down that road.
No, that road's got loads of werewolves on them, all impaled on spikes, you know, like a big old art display. Yeah, a lot of history on that road.
What are you talking about?
Well, see, there is this lovely man who decided to clear the town of wolves.
The town of wolves? What? Wolves can't get into the
Wolves?
town?
Yeah, you say that. They did.
Must be something to do with you, foul creature.
Probably. That was Strahd, you know. One or two.
What? You said the name! Are you insane?
Yes.
Little bit column A.
The jury's still out on that.
I'm not a brain.
I can't believe you said that.
What, Strahd?
He could be watching us now.
He does like watching. He's like that.
Jumanji. Meanwhile, at Strahd's castle. Oh, thank God they're not putting on a show.
And then,
I can just imagine him looking and everyone else going, Are you okay? This is the most normal thing I've seen them do since they got here.
As he says that.
activates and he goes, oh, for God's sake, what are they doing now?
If I was an awful person, like you suggest, I would say something like, Strahd, I have this lovely young girl. Would you like her?
Oh,
Please send someone to collect her because she's pissing me off.
oh, they're pissing her knickers right now.
You're talking to him like you know him. You're clearly crazy.
Well, I'm gonna spin my image disc and go, yeah, look, that's me and him. We had lunch together like a week ago.
By this point, she is absolutely freaking out. What kind of creature are you?
Come on, please. Don't rock the boat. Don't tip the
Rock
boat.
the boat, baby.
Don't take the boat over.
Clarence, maybe don't let them know about that. No, they look like they're a fair distance away from me. I wouldn't have known about any of them.
What are you talking about? I've got an arm cannon and a giant mortar aiming at this girl.
Oh, God. You see what happens when you split them up? I've been protecting you.
I've been protecting you. She has a tendency of going rogue.
And not the hot southern kind, the insane kind.
There.
I'm wondering, would it relieve a level of stress if I just butchered this child?
Well, yeah, she is still partially in a bag. The guy wouldn't fit in it. And you have got a length of rope. I'm just saying, there are options.
Julia, there's a fun option. Because I have 2 crowbars. I open the bag up, put one of the crowbars in, zip it up to her throat, and just throw her over.
Oh my
Bye.
goodness.
Had enough of that. Slowly pulled down by the weight of the giant crowbar.
Jumanji, this isn't the girl that Obby swore to find to her mother, is it?
No, she's the crazy one in the house, in the castle.
Yeah, you actually did meet that one in the castle.
We met her
Okay.
during. This is just some other random girl that Trigger is torturing mentally.
And physically, quite possibly.
I'm not going to
Again,
physically
I-
torture her, I'm just going to watch
sorry.
the bubbles stop.
I'm sorry, but to quote Martian Manhunter, I wish I could help you. I'm not going to. I can't. I'm elsewhere. She's your problem now.
Can I see this?
No.
You see a splash.
I think Borkel's gonna go. Everything all right over there, Clay? Can she hear me?
Yeah, she can just about hear you. Whether she chooses to reply is up to her.
Oh no, my plan is to take this fat guy back to the thing and go, this bastard just drowned a girl. Let's hang him.
God, this festival, goose hanging of a man in celebration.
It's gonna be a party.
The starting of the daily flogging of an elf who was rude to Obby.
I mean, to be fair, he was rude to Ob.
Yeah,
Yeah, that is enough to just.
yeah. I mean, it's possibly going to lead to the death of the Burgermeister as he was rude to Obby.
Possibly.
Whether or not that or someone else, we will see.
Look, Obby expects people to just be polite.
Yeah, he's Obby.
They should.
They should be nice to Obby. Obby's a nice person.
Yes, and has a vindictive streak if they're not nice to Obby, as we learned with the threat against the elf.
Look, Obby may or may not have been through some shit, alright? He's got a low tolerance for knuckleheads.
May or may not have died before that and just after that.
I just wanted to do I slap the guy awake and then kill him as well.
Well, no, you could mentally torture and go, look what you've done. Oh, what a horrible man you are. So terrible. Oh.
Are you going to try and torment a drunk?
Yes. I think
No, what I'm planning on doing is taking the turret, have it roll him into the water and hold on to him so he goes down as well.
Okay, random.
No, there was no one out there.
Okay, so yeah, it's going to take a strength check to roll her out of the boat.
I've got mage hand and what's it called, so I'm sure I can do this.
Do, 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 do,
Do,
do,
do, do, do, do.
do. I wonder if you'll come with me on the lake for a little chat.
Melina.
Not just short a horse's head right now,
Oh, I
are
rolled a
we?
3.
Nah, we put-
I don't know if I get advantage for the mage hand helping me though.
Yeah, I'll let you have it.
when they went in the bed full of orange juice cartons.
Still only 6.
Yeah, you don't manage it.
Oh.
The funny thing is, I could just think the bow would be easier.
Yeah, it definitely would be.
And I've got a giant auto cannon that could just blow the bottom of the boat through. Which is a brilliant use of a bonus action I had.
Okay, so what you're gonna do? Well, yeah, you've already said what you're gonna do. You just failed. So
Yeah.
okay, let's go back to the town. Well, okay, so the people who are in the town, they've managed to get to the warehouse. And they're, friendly. Oh, I've forgotten his frigging name now. Check my notes.
That man.
That man.
I am that man. I am this man over here. I am that man over there.
Vasily
He's
von
Ken
Holtz.
Fandango.
Because he has that sort of accent again. Yes, you need my help? My friends, what are you doing?
You see, while we were at the lake, we ran into a bit of a goose hydra. Naturally, as you can imagine, at our sizes, this was a bit of a problem, but we've defeated the beast, and well, our sizes don't exactly make it easy to bring it home. So we were wondering if we could borrow a cart or so to bring back the spoils.
Oh, of course, my friends.
Thank you very much.
What do you need do you need a driver? Are you okay taking yourselves there?
I must confess that I don't exactly think I don't think I have any animal handling skill.
We will probably need a driver.
Yeah, we will probably need a driver if that's
Mm.
not too much of a problem.
I can definitely do that. I can send someone
Oh,
with
thank
you with a cart.
I'm good with animals. I think. I
Oh,
remember being good with animals.
she's just gonna pet her head and go, "You are, I'm sure you are, but we need to let the grown-ups deal with this, okay?"
Okay.
Good. And she's gonna just give this smile. Go, "Thank you very much. I've left Clee alone too long, and I'm starting to be a bit nervous."
Oh, of course, my friends. That is no problem.
Ah, many thanks.
I'll head back that way with you to make sure there's no other problems.
Ah, that would probably be for the best. Uncle Shanker, are you okay?
Yep.
Ah, good. Not too tired out from the trip, I hope.
No.
Good. Well, let's get back before Clee does something.
really trust either of your sisters, do you?
It's not. It's complicated. With Rose, it's more. I know what to expect from her, and with Rose, while looking at her, I go, her behaviours are what worry me. With
Rose is an annoying sleuth.
with Clee, on the other hand, Clee is unpredictable when she's on her own.
At least that's what Nux keeps saying.
Yeah, I worry that if I leave her for too long, she'll probably do something like, I don't know, start some kind of cult, or someone will say the wrong thing and she'll kill them or something.
Hmm. Yes, definitely would be. Yeah.
She's
Right, so we don't trust Auntie Clee either.
well, I trust Clee. It's just I trust Auntie Clee. I just don't trust her on her own without me to rein her in. She likes to do things. People annoy her slightly.
I'm sure it'll be fine. They have the greatest sorcerer in the world with them.
That's true. They have the greatest sorcerer, and they have Uncle Borkle. I can't imagine anything crazy's happened.
Oracle's probably been bitten then.
Don't jinx. Please don't jinx it.
Cut back
This
to
is
the
where
boat
I
and I'm
feel
hammering
Rose would go,
opinions
hey,
into
that's
the man.
my job.
No, literally it'll be like Nux gets back there, sees what's happening, goes, "What the fuck did you do?"
I'm loading climbing pinions into my gun so I can nail gun this guy to the fucking boat.
Oh god.
While rowing it and going, row, 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 over the lake, merrily, life is such a fuck. Oh no, we're capsizing! Oh! You'll pick your head on the front of his boat.
Hmm. Well, let's make sure that your sister does not do anything like that.
I hope. I've not been. Last time I left her alone for too long. She picked a fight with one of the nuns.
I'm sure that did not go well.
I. Do you know how expensive nun robes are?
No, I
Quite-
can't say that I do.
Well, for a mother superior, they're quite expensive.
Oh,
Please beat them up, and rip their clothing up. It was all horrifying. Then she used her as one of those mannequin things to design something worse. I think she called it an Iron Maiden. It was sick.
sounds like your sister has some anger issues.
It's the therapist, finger quotes, says it's an ongoing process.
I just realised what I should do with the drunk guy.
Oh God.
I should test out my turret theory, so I'm going to put it in its mouth and I'm going to fire off the turret.
Please
I'm
wait.
going to watch him explode into 1,000 confetti pieces across the lake.
Yeah, and then you're gonna have Obi going, "Ooh, it's just like it's circus. This doesn't taste of popcorn."
Good lord.
In front of the girl to traumatize her as well.
I go, "No, call me horrible again. Am I horrible now? No."
As it's raining down blood and dancing in it.
Someone put some Slayer on the background.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Okay. So you're heading back to. Sorry.
They'd get back and there'll just be this red mist of body parts.
Okay, so you're heading back. Okay, so what's going on the shoreline? You still working on the on this device?
Yeah, I'm taking my hemp rope and uncurling some of it and taking little pieces and because you know how they're different like little ropes if you pull it apart, and I'm tying everything together, and obviously in the shape of wings.
Mm.
So
Okay, so you're making something in the shape of wings.
And tell me why the Bobby Gobbo need to fly. Oh, tell me why his wings are impractical inside.
but I do want to add that they're not like little wings either. They're like
Of course not.
they're
They've got to.
they're big enough.
Hmm.
They're not like super massive, but they
I'm
have a little bit
surprised
of
you didn't
size
just
to them.
de-wing the bird completely.
What's that?
You could have just taken the whole wing off the bird and used them.
Bird wings are heavy for Avi.
Yeah, they would be far too large.
It's got to be a custom obby job.
Right.
Yeah, we call it an ob job.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, I might be veering off into the woods here and there and grabbing some like sap off of some of the trees if they even emit that stuff or leak it out.
Mm.
And just putting that around some of the ropes to keep them stuck together.
Okay. Borkle. What
Yep.
are you currently doing?
Well, when last left things, I was helping pluck more goose hydra feathers for Obby's wings, but also sort of keeping what of an eye I can on Klee, like just out of morbid curiosity. Really, I don't entertain the notion that I could stop her from doing anything. Uh, so okay, so I've just been helping Obby with the wings, I suppose.
Okay.
Um, right, okay. I'm always a bit confused on the scale of this map. I assume it's pretty like the others are pretty far away at this point.
Yeah, it's quite a long way. That's why I shrunk your tokens down, because it made it seem like you were way closer than you actually were.
Yeah. Okay. So I've gathered feathers for Obby for a bit. just take a look around, see if I can see anything of interest.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll be a perception check. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
sorry, I lost the internet. I lost the internet for a couple of minutes.
Well, rolling perception. 14 on a perception check.
You can see large, much larger footprints. Heading out. Well, heading in and out of the woods.
What kind of footprints? Do they look human?
No.
What do they look like?
They're goose footprints, much bigger ones.
Than the goose hydra we've got
Yeah.
currently.
Ah.
Oh no.
You can also hear a cart approaching.
A cart.
Yep.
On the cart, get it on the cart. We want it on the cart right now. I'm assuming the cart is the others returning with the vessel in which we are carrying our quarry.
No, it's a much more squeaky cart than that.
Oh God.
I'm gonna hide and observe. Is there anywhere nearby to hide?
Yeah, it's quite a lot of
Right in the goose.
Is this not working? Sorry, Roll20's being a pain. Not letting me put a token down.
I mean, when isn't Roll20 being a pain?
Oh, no, it's put like 50 of the token that I wanted to put down. So it seemed it was doing it, it just was ignoring me. And not showing them.
I want to hide and scope out this new cart.
Jumanji, I was throwing out there that it's kind of funny that he just went and hid and didn't say nothing. I'm just like out there doing my little project. Don't know nothing's going on.
Is
He
Obi
just
within earshot?
disappears.
I assumed Obi wasn't within earshot.
But you're like literally working with Obi on a project.
Yeah. You just suddenly disappeared, and I don't know why. I'm just like, okay, whatever.
You're just
like
covered in a luminous paint with "Eat him first" written on it, and he died.
No warning, no clue.
Okay. Oh.
I was gonna say, don't backtrack. It's too late now. I'm good.
I thought you were too far away. Sorry about that. I would have.
Or would he?
He meant to say, "Look out for that car," but he didn't say anything.
I just thought, oh, this is gonna be sad.
This is going to be sad.
Are we going to have to resurrect Dobby again?
I'm relying on Obi's charm to save him.
And I'm looking to John to save us.
And he thinks a hero can save us.
But not Borko, cause he forgot.
just looks around. Obi just looks around. He's like, oh. He's just all on his own now, and he's like,
emotional damage.
They're humming a song that no one's ever heard, just or at least anytime recently. Putting my feathers together.
Pies for
"You're really
sale.
French,
Pies for sale.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, okay. I'll come out of hiding.
God damn it!
Come out hiding for that.
You're with me. Oh dear.
Pies for sale.
Um,
Does Borkle currently have money? I can't remember.
There's a lot of things: your innocence, your pride, and your sanity. We do not take your gold.
Pies for sale.
Is this the same pie peddler that we've seen before?
Yes.
Hello there.
Oh, hello.
I really should. I really should kick this addiction, but also,
You're a crack addict.
yeah.
Are you after some more pies?
Go on, get from a grandma's home.
If I can have the pie and not eat it, I'll know I've conquered the temptation.
Oh, the logic here.
it is the addict's logic.
Usual price. 1 gold each. Can't stand here chatting all day. I've got I've got to get back.
Do you only sell the one kind of pie, by any chance?
Well, it's different flavours.
But it's all the same fundamental.
Depends on
But
the
it's the
child.
same sort of ingredients.
Some of them
Otherwise, you wouldn't
sound
get the
good.
same satisfying taste.
I see. Like,
Bobby think a bad idea for you buy more pies. They not seem to work so well for you.
see, the funny thing is, I know you're right, but on the other hand,
You're addicted to crack.
I'm getting League of Gentlemen season 1 and 2 vibes. I know I shouldn't. I know what it is.
Bobby understand. You just want sleep all time, lazy goblin.
Are you
okay,
wanting pie or not?
okay, how much do you think Obi's remark just now, like, I mean, Oracle's polite, but how much would that remark have stung? Because would it be enough to prompt me to not buy pie?
Do you think the remark would overrule the part of the addict going, I need pie? I do not need it now, but I'll need it soon.
Yeah. Oh, can I just, Jumanji, can I just ask, how many, like, it'll be on the thing, in there, how many stress points?
Well, you're on 3.
It's on the,
Yeah, it's literally on the stream. You're on.
yeah,
You're
I
on
can
3
see
levels
it
of pie addiction.
3 levels of pie, 2 levels of stress, compared to my 4 levels of pie and 1 level of stress.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense that he'd resist at this point. He's like 3 addiction level 3 and 2 levels of stress. Like,
Your biggest question would be, what would happen if Cleve found out you ate a pie when she told you not to?
And do you care?
While she's torturing 2 fuckers.
yeah,
in a
these are the
pub.
things I'm weighing up right now.
When was the last time he ate pie?
Earlier today.
Yeah, that day.
earlier today. I mean, Obby has said it's not a good idea and chided him for being lazy. But also, he's pretty far gone in the addiction process right now. I kind of feel like it'd be metagaming if I didn't at least try to buy one at this point. It. Yeah.
Well, you're effectively a quarter of the way, well, a third of the way through the addiction sort of levels, because it only goes up to 8.
Oh, right.
Once it gets up to 8, it's basically it's pretty much impossible to break it
Like, so 3 is
without going
actually
cold
quite low.
turkey. Because by that point you're getting so much of a minus to try and you've got to get like a 28 to actually like resist that day.
Okay. Is it acceptable to settle this with a wisdom saving throw?
Look,
No.
Look, what we do is we just let him eat all the crack until we made him mayor, and then we just take a couple days out and just tie him to a bed.
Yeah, that's basically what you have to do.
You know what? I'm on board with that plan. So
Remember, me and Clee have guidance, so we could technically help because our plan was to help you and Ankle Shank kick the habit. Like we wake up before you, and before you have to roll, we do the guidance thing to boost your chances.
But right in front of you is your pie dealer.
Yeah,
And
it's
you
only
have
me and Ollie
money.
that- Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to resist. Not if it's right in front of me. So yeah, I will hand over a gold coin.
Also, you want to put one
drugs,
pie,
please.
Yep.
Sorry.
So yeah, you can add a pie.
Okay. Dream. 1 drugs, please.
She hands over a pie from the cart. Not seen you for a little while. Are you sure you don't need some more?
No. This will be plenty. Thank you.
Well, our main kitchens are out on the Eastern Road, back the way you came, past the interesting wolf things. Before you get to Ravenloft, there's a little hill. We've got a little windmill out that way. If you need any more pies, be sure to pop by. If you can't find one of us, or to me or my sisters.
I wish I was there. I've got ingredients for sale.
Yeah, there's a whole building full of them.
I've got a big bag of ingredients right here.
Yeah.
Well, if you're done, I'll be keeping on. I'll be moving along. Got to pick up some inventory. Make sure to say hello to your friend for us.
Will do. And then he just puts the pie in his backpack and just sort of paces on the beach for a bit, cursing himself for doing it because he knows this was a terrible idea, but also addiction.
Well, no, you really want to eat that before Ankle Shanky gets back because he could beat you in a fight.
Yeah, but I've already had pie today. I'm not.
Yes, as have I. It's going to be the morning where it's going to be a problem.
Yes.
Yeah. And Ankle Shanker doesn't know I have it, so...
So, out in the lake, Clee is still attempting to lighten her burdens. As
I'm
in,
gonna
chuck the
pop this
people
fucker like
overboard.
a zit first.
Ah. No, go back to the way I want.
I actually want to yell out to her from the shore. Since I've pretty much got my project done, I say, yell, "Hey, Tinker Lady, you come back. You done playing water? Bobby need you."
Well, again, it's a bit like, if she wants to come back, as I said, she's currently busy with the people on the boat. But what are you going to do with the people on the boat?
Oh, I want to test to see if the internal explosion,
Oh, God.
what's it called, device works.
Oh, lovely.
So I want to pop the drunk guy like a zit.
I hope everyone's got a drink ready.
It's gonna be messy.
The second I was like, oh, this is going to be messy.
Understatement of the day. Do you have an umbrella?
Just-
Well, you're actually far enough away. I don't think it would actually impact the shore. So
It's just chum all over the fucking lake, though.
It was
Yeah.
his last wish to be turned into chum.
So what do you need to do for that?
I need to just fire 2d8 force damage into his stomach.
Yeah, I think that will definitely work.
I literally put a tiny robot down his throat.
Okay, yeah, roll for it.
Let me just make sure it's not up. Yeah, 2d8. Flamethrower. That'll be 12.
He's very much dead.
Just
Someone add the popping balloon sound effect in. Too bad it's not going to cause a big enough explosion. The old lady be like, "Huh, why is it raining ingredients?"
Yeah, he basically, well, his stomach burst. It didn't leave a lot of mess outside of it, but it did kill him instantly.
just turn my head over my shoulder. See, wasn't that fun? And smile at her.
Wouldn't it be a goblin smiling at somebody and it both covered in gore?
Just the rain of the gore.
Like, all you can see is a smile, because other than that, it's all person chunks.
I said the great thing is that's only bonus action, so I can attempt to shove her into the water again.
Yeah, yeah.
advantage with the mage hand. Oh my god, I cannot roll higher than an 8. You know what? No. No. This is just, it's like I move for an inch every second. I'm going to drown you now. Just slowly pushing.
Right. Okay, so. The goblins who are returning with the cart past the lady.
Yeah, of
Well,
course.
with the hand cart with the pies. Afternoon. Pies for
Evening.
sale.
Oh, none for me, thanks. I'm on a diet.
Yes. Guys, what ones do you have?
Oh, our usual selection.
Harold?
You, as soon as
I
you
will take
smell
one.
them, you know what sort of pies they are.
Yeah. I'm gonna sniff around for one that, well, basically just what will turn out to be the nearest one that doesn't smell like it's rotting, because pretty much the only requirement as a street urchin, does it not smell like it's rotting? Good, I can eat it.
Oh yeah, these smell lovely.
And,
They're freshly cooked each day.
yeah, and I will be buying a pie.
That'll be a gold, please.
I hand it over.
I told your associate that about where our mill is, our kitchen, in case you need any more.
Where is that?
Just out on the eastern road, there's a little bit of a hill. Um, we're out that way. You can't miss us. It's a windmill out that way.
Windmill on the eastern road.
Nice to see you. I don't think we met, did we, young lady?
Oh, yes, I live.
No, we haven't met yet.
Would you like a pie?
No, none for her. No, none for her, thanks. She's just had dinner.
And not yet on solid food.
Yeah, she's not on solid food yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just wait till the little come in.
Well, I'll let you carry on.
Thank you very much. You have a lovely evening.
You too. Pies for sale. Pies for sale.
Albatross.
As she sort of continues onwards. And you continue to back towards the lake, where you can see that Borkle and Obby have been busy building some wings.
Ah. No, that I did not expect that. Have I seen Clee yet?
Clee is still out in the lake.
All right.
Well, as you get back there, as I said, you can see what Borkel's been doing and Ovi's been doing.
Oh. But Borkel and Obby. What have you made? What have you made? Are those wings?
Yes, these are wings. Abby always like croaky crocras. Bird people always like them and want to be like them. So I make wings.
Ah, well, I hope you left us the rest of the bird.
I not need rest of bird to make wings.
Ah, very good, very good.
I walk up to Nux and I say, I think you should know I've seen some much bigger goose footprints in the area. We should probably get out of here sooner rather than later.
Then, Mr. Borkel, would you kindly you and your wife kindly help load this big plump bird into this wagon, and then where's Clee?
She
Very
went for a
good.
she went for a swim.
You're just gonna grab him and go. You let her go out on her own,
Was I not supposed to?
and then she's just gonna go, you sweet, sweet summer child. Just don't worry. Just load the cart. And I'm just gonna look over to where Clee is and be like, please don't have done something stupid. Please don't have done something stupid. Please don't have done something stupid.
Okay.
While holding my little goblin baby, just muttering.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to load the goose hydra onto the cart. I'm not going to be able to because I have a strength stat of -2.
Yeah, that's the problem I'm having right now.
Yeah, this is going to take all of us and then some.
What about the?
I'll start dragging the bird.
May need to cut in pieces.
Probably do need to cut in pieces.
I don't think we have time to pluck and disassemble it here. Is there a mechanism to roll a group strength check? Like, is that a thing that happens?
Well, you can sort of you could probably make things a little easier for yourself. Yeah, because you're not going to want the heads.
All right. I have my short sword and daggers. Yeah, I could probably have a go at hacking at the heads.
Hacking some heads.
Do I roll something for that, or can
How
I just...
much does this thing weigh?
It's going to weigh quite a lot because it's quite a large bird.
I mean, I have 50 feet of hempen rope. Is there, like, could we, like, just sort of attach rope to it and sort of pull it along to the cart? Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the driver's help as well, so...
Well, I was asking because my carrying capacity is 225 pounds and my push, drag, or lift is 450. So if he were to throw that
Yeah,
rope
combined,
over,
combined you'd be able to do it.
Because I'm actually pretty strong.
Good, because me and Bulk will have the same strength stat of 7.
And I'm assuming the driver's a human.
Yeah. So between you, yeah, you'd be able to get the majority of it up onto the wagon.
So if we could use a tree branch as a leverage and throw a rope over it, we'd be able to pull it up and just put the car under it.
Yeah, that'd do it.
Yeah, I
Although I am not that's out of game because my character is not smart enough to come up with that. I'm a read. I am.
No,
Not smart.
the driver is
Yeah.
is gonna be used to doing this sort of thing, so he's gonna be telling you how to do this.
I was providing a good game knowledge thing, not a good
Yeah.
character idea.
Incidentally, if you need a noun, I think weapon would be a good one.
Clee, can you roll me a perception check?
Yeah. Nope, I can't roll for shit.
You feel something moving under the boat.
Oh no.
Rocks the boat quite heavily.
It's only one option. This is. Jump back in my boat and just thunder wave the other boat. Try and shatter the fucking thing and sink it. So at least it might tip everyone overboard.
Okay, you gonna try that?
Yeah, I'm gonna jump back in my boat and then just thunder wave the boat.
Okay.
So everything in the boat needs to make a con save and also takes 3d. So 16
She's
damage.
dead.
And so that would mean she'd auto fail the con check and she's flung 15 feet. Everything's like 15 feet from the boat.
Ooh.
That way, that way.
She's flung 15 feet from the boat. She
I
hits the
assume
water.
corpse is as well.
She hits the water. And immediately something surfaces.
As I'm pulling the rope for the goose, I'm just gonna say, "Ah, what was that noise?" As a huge boom goes off.
Oh yeah, that is very audible for like a long way.
Yeah, and I have remember I have super smell and hearing, so there's no way I did not hear that.
As a large, scaly beast consumes her whole.
Yeah, I feel like I've got another turn. The other body's still in there. Still out there.
The other Yeah, well, remember the other boat is going to be is going to be quite messy.
Well, yeah, I assume the other corpse would have failed and been flung 15 feet out as well.
Yeah.
What's left of it?
It's just scattered across the surface.
Well, basically, the creature will be more interested in that than you.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you've made him a bit of a. You've made it so, Ollie. We can now officially say that this lake is soup.
Yep, this lake is soup now.
I mean, is it soup or stew? Like, at what point does?
Stew is usually heated up,
Yeah.
but stew is usually the leftovers as well. So.
Just like subtly start rowing back the way we came. Do 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 do.
As one comes up extremely close to your boat and pushes your boat out of the way. Their long necks. They have like a dragon-esque mouth and huge snapping teeth, and their necks just submerge straight into the water, like some kind of water serpent. They're green with sort of whitish cream under neck, spines going along the back of their neck. And they are going pretty crazy for the dead bodies.
I'm just going to try and go that way.
Or towards the shore.
Yeah, just going to go this way a little bit.
Just sort of let the inertia sort of like from where they've emerged.
Yeah.
Push you towards shore. How's the reaction going to be of people on shore? As you hear a gigantic boom in the middle of the lake.
I'm going to be looking over at Clee and going, get over here, get over here, get over here, get over here, quick.
As 4 large
Well, technically,
reptiles emerge from the...
if I'm stuck down in my boat, and you've just seen a boat torn apart, how do you know which boat is which?
That's true.
Shit. Okay. Please get within 30 feet of me. Please get within 30 feet of me.
I will also point out.
Have I actually managed to get the goose onto the cart yet?
Yes, you will have in a moment.
Cool. Can I move forward and just give us try and make a perception check to see if I can smell Clay?
I don't think you would. I'm covered in guy.
Yeah, he's masking himself. Herself.
I could try.
Yeah, roll for it.
I would also.
I still have advantage on it.
Yeah.
24.
You pick up a slight scent.
Oh.
Is it coming from the boat?
Yes.
Just start moving towards the boat.
No, dear.
think Murky was trying to say something.
It was all just remembered. Most of us are still suffering from the goose's honk, so our hearing is actually quite bad at the moment.
Well,
Oh,
no. How long? How
yeah.
long? How long does that last?
All day.
10
Yeah.
hours.
10 hours. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
And was it
that's
like
why.
was it like 2 hours there and back from the there and back?
No, it's like 10 hours.
Ah.
Um,
The recovery from the honking is quite excessive. But the sonic boom is loud enough that you would hear it.
Yeah, but just for a lot of what we've been doing, we've actually been yelling. I think Bobby was the only one who actually passed it. I remember one of us passed it. I can't remember exactly who, but I know it wasn't me.
According to my notes, I was out of range of it because I was in the middle of the water.
Okay, so you'd be the only one with actual hearing right now.
Does that mean that whole interaction with that child you were shouting at him?
Yeah,
No wonder he
basically.
ran off.
Yeah.
oh, Lord.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
wonder-
explains a lot.
Hello. Yeah. Where did you get this?
You dropped this,
Yo.
is it yours?
You say!
Yes, sir.
I'll be back in a second.
Orphans on motorcycles.
Orphans on motorcycles.
Goblins on motorcycle.
Well, you can
It'd
at
be funny
least
if I
see
threw the
the
last of the
you can
pies in.
see the large creatures that are sort of busying around in the water.
Oh dear.
It'd be funny if I throw the pies in, so if the hag ever comes back, they'd go after her because they're addicted to pie.
So how are you going to react to that?
Let's see. Yeah. How far out is she compared to us? Like, how
Her
many
boat
feet?
is coming towards you.
Okay. Is she within 30 feet? Oh, let's see. Is she within 30 feet of me?
Not quite.
Okay, then I'm going to wait till she's in there because I was going to use emboldening bond just in case she needed to roll anything. But
What about Borkle or Obby?
Okay, so I see this monster attacking or near Clee. I mean, given the size of the tokens, I think it would probably I'd have to be impressively unobservant to not spot that. It doesn't look like it's in range of a crossbow.
No. Well,
I'm wondering if there's anything I can do to help speed Clee back to land. Hold on, did we do the thing with the rope attaching to the goose hydra yet? Or did we not get a
Yeah,
chance?
yeah. You've the goose hydra is on the back of the.
Ah.
Yeah.
Right. Because I was thinking if I had access to the rope, I could, like, tie a bolt to an end of it and sort of shoot a line out for Clay. Being very careful not to actually hit her.
Yes, hitting someone with their rescue bolt is not usually a good plan.
Quick, catch the bolt. Oh!
No, with your no,
And
not with your face.
Yeah.
You have to support it.
But, like, is there an end of the rope near me that's long enough to do that? Because that's the only thing I can think of that might help right now.
Yes, going full Mulan on this situation.
Well, so while I was doing my project, I had my rope out, and I would have only used like maybe a couple of feet of it max for what I was up to. So that rope would be sitting there coiled with just a frayed end.
Excuse me.
Can I try that?
Yeah.
Would I have to make a roll? Well, I assume so, but what would I have to roll for that?
Well, you'd have to shoot it like any other target.
Oh, an attack roll, okay.
Yeah.
Roll to hit boat.
Yeah, oh, it's been a
Oh,
while.
really
Where
quick.
is...
Can
Okay.
I give his thing a boost? Like to give him any. Because I can use Gust to push something.
Well, I can also technically give him. I could technically use my emboldening bond on him to give him give him an extra D4 to add to an ability check, saving throw, or attack roll.
Okay, so you see me tying the rope to a crossbow bolt and putting it in my crossbow.
Okay, then I'm going to cast emboldening bond on Borkle then. So you
Alright.
get an D4 if you have to make a roll of any kind.
Yeah. Now, I only need it to land near Clee. I'm not trying to hit her. So roll it. And that's a nat 20 on that.
A nat 20 plus the whatever you got
So
with D4.
28 in all.
No.
It's like, Clay, grab the rope!
You've done it
better
perfectly
if it's
Batman
in the
style. You haven't just hit the boat. You've hit the boat at a point where one of the cleats would be. So you've got like the perfect anchor point for your bolt. So it's not going to come loose.
It's just tied itself onto the side of the boat.
Yeah, as I said, you've effectively done like a Batman-esque shot.
Nice.
So technically we could like all grab the thing and just start pulling.
Yeah, everyone should pull.
Pulling.
Heave! Oh.
Yeah, if you're joining pulling, she'll be on shore this turn.
Okay, I'm gonna grab on. Did you roll that D4 I gave you? So
I didn't need to. I got a nat 20.
okay. Then you could. Then if you need to for this one, you can. I guess. So I'm gonna grab on, and what do we need to roll to pull?
No, you won't need to roll because it's just going to be like you doing it combined.
All right.
Because I think all of you are going to work on it and just pull on it together.
Heave.
So yeah, please boats pulled to shore.
Bobby, tell you stop playing in water. See what happens?
The large beasts follow you towards the shore.
Oh dear. Into the cart. Into the cart. Into the cart.
Get off the roof, get off the roof, get off the roof, get off the roof.
I can dash into the woods and go, eat on me first.
As another one emerges. The last one seems to have a humanoid body.
Oh God.
Sort
No,
of.
it's a Castlevania boss, is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
At the center of it. That yells out.
You killed my Jim. Sorry.
You asked for assistance?
He asked for assistance.
Yes.
Who asked for assistance?
I would imagine. What?
God.
The one called Klee
Oh dear.
asked for help?
When did I ask? I am now
My
very
master
confused.
bid me assist you.
This is an interesting power I have obtained.
You said his name on the boats, didn't you?
Yeah, I offered him a small child.
And you provided him.
Yeah.
I take it that we are no longer required?
That depends. Does anyone want to tell Clee about the bigger footprints?
Oh yeah, there are some really big goose footprints in the area. I really don't think it's wise to hang around.
Yeah, unless you want to help kill another one of these goose things, a bigger one, I don't think it's best to stay here.
Well, my master bid me tell you you owe him one.
Oh, look at that, Clee. You now owe him.
So I was giving him a gift.
Yeah, well, I suppose so. When you see your master, could you say hi to him from us? And tell him
Of
he's
course.
well. Thank you very much. Also, could you tell one of his brides hi?
Stilla sort of laughs and
I think you'll know the one that's a bit more.
of
Just
course.
like Ah, right then. Thank you very much. Now, Clee, I'm going to look at Clee and just go, Clee, what did you do?
At which point Scylla drops back below the waterline.
I'm still keeping my eyes on Clee. And what did you do?
I introduced myself as a friend of Strahd's to this young lady,
Of course, uh-huh.
and then some things happened.
Things. Would you like to elaborate on these things?
Well,
I
she
find that
freaked
answer
out
vague
and
and
threw herself
unconvincing.
into the lake.
She threw herself into the lake.
Yes.
I see. She threw herself in the lake. Of course, of course, of course. I'm just gonna get my whip and start whipping at her feet and go, I don't believe you. Now,
And then a
tell
man
me.
exploded.
Let me guess. Did this man explode because of something you gave to him?
No, I think it was alcohol poisoning.
Clee, I'm not going. Look at me. I'm not going to be angry. Tell me the truth. What did you do?
Can I try and make a bluff check to see if he buys it?
Yeah, go for it.
Go on.
That's where Cleve finds out she's actually really good at lying.
Lying to her twin. Can you
Where
roll
is
with
the
disadvantage? Can you roll with disadvantage since they're twins?
How do you know she's not been lying to you always?
Because she's been around enough for your hijinks to know when you've lied.
I will roll a disadvantage because it's funny.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
8.
Okay.
No,
what would
you
that
ain't
be
believing that.
against?
You ain't believing that.
It's usually against
okay,
an
I'm just-
insight check. So you have to beat an
Yeah,
8 with an insight,
Okay, let's see. Insight. I've
which
got
is
a plus,
one of her highest stats.
I have a +7, so I have a 16.
You had to roll a 1.
Yeah. I'm gonna just look at you. I'm just gonna look at you and go, Clee, you're lying to me. Tell me the truth. I promise you, I will not get angry. Just tell me what happened.
I believe.
Shush. Let Mommy deal with this. Tell me the truth, Clee. What did you do?
I was
promise I
going
will
to
not-
give the child to Strahd.
Right, you were going to give the child to Strahd. What did the child do that made you want to give them to Strahd?
Be a mouthy bitch.
I see. Then I have one more important question for you. Were you sassy with her?
No.
Oh, that's a shame. That would have been funnier. Okay, I'm not angry at you. I expected this. Bend
In
over.
my defense, though, I did blow up a kidnapper and possible pervert.
Okay. A possible pervert. Did he have a mustache?
I don't know.
I don't think he did.
Well, okay. Well, then we can't say for sure he was a pervert then. But
He had a girl tied up in the middle of the lake.
how do you know he'd tied her up?
Pretty
Oh,
obvious.
he
There
did.
was only 2 of them there.
He
She
did
told
say
her-
that. She did say that he was going to kill her.
Yeah. Yeah, you could literally say that because she
Yeah.
did say that. So go on. So how did you know this?
Well, he tied her up and kidnapped her.
And did she tell you this?
Yes.
I see. Okay. Congratulations, Clee. And she's going to put her hand on her shoulder and go, you have avoided a spanking.
Oh.
Now get in the cart.
That's not fair. I am being punished.
Very well, if you insist. Bend over.
Nope. Get in the car.
Good. Doesn't like the ancient monk technique. Thousand cheek slap.
No, because you do serious damage with that.
Oh, come on. That's just a love tap. Would you prefer I use the whip?
No.
Before getting cart, I need Tinker Lady.
Tinker Lady. Oh, Clee. I believe he's speaking about you.
Yes, I have this over here. Come see project. Need help.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to little wolf goblin baby and just go, sorry you had to see me like this. I'm just petting her head and go, it's okay, I'm not angry at her, I'm just disappointed.
Is
I was
that worse?
It can be. I was expecting her to be at least a little sassy. You've got to at least do a one-liner if you're going to deal with these people.
Now, Hawk, is there any actual way that this Breath of the Wild young Sherlock Holmes contraption he's made is going to fly?
Fly mode activated. Of course it will work, sir.
Just as I look at it.
Wait, no, that's the wrong question. Fly, no. Would it glide, maybe?
What's the percentage chance that he jumps off a bell tower and slams into the ground?
or would it be considered falling with style?
You know, we could always ask the elf in the village in this town to test it.
Look,
No,
Hobby
well,
want to be like bird people. Need you make this flap and work.
Why Obby not fly? You greatest sorcerer. You can
Hobby
fly.
not like that spell. He got no. Hobby have no time for that spell right now. Hobby learns spells by instinct. Cannot pick certain ones. Even greatest sorcerer must have
I'm
limit.
wondering if there's something in the toy book that could possibly be fashioned like a backpack set of wings that flap for him. Like a hurdy-gurdy handle that makes them flap.
Look, Hobby believe Tinkerer can do anything.
Because if he just wants to look like an Aarakocra, he could have a little thing that, like a handle on his backpack that makes them come out and flap.
No, Hobby want to fly. Hobby small, goblin. I think big wings make it easy. Not weigh very much. Use more feathers to put together, so very light.
To Prince Place.
Might have to work on that.
Lanes to turn.
Why am I envisioning a magic card with the goblin catapult thing?
Goblin it'll be a goblin
What's that? What is that card with the goblin with the giant slingshot with the wings?
Right. Use the left 2 lanes.
Goblin
to turn
pile
left.
driver. Oh no, Goblin
it might
glider.
be Goblin.
Yeah, maybe.
It's one of the alternative artworks for Goblin Glider, isn't it?
Yeah. You're gonna have to try and make Obby fly now.
Possible.
Be a cross between Goblin Artillery and Goblin Glider. Oh no, it's Sky Raider I was thinking of. Yeah. Obby, come on, get in the cart. We can workshop it when we get back.
Very good. I let you fix. I'll follow them up into the cart, carting my fancy wings.
Okay.
Look, I don't, Jumanji, I don't necessarily expect that this will work or not. I'm just doing it. So, however this turns out, it turns out.
Oh, I found a version that would work.
Hobby's just fascinated by Eric Kokra, so and he got feathers provided that were big and light and should work, as far as he's concerned.
Obby has no time for this science nonsense. Obby wants to fly.
That's right.
It's going to be that scene when Cartman gets psychic powers because he tries to fly off his roof with cardboard wings.
Look, even if Obby falls and conks his head and forgets everything that happened, it wouldn't be anything but a normal day.
On the plus side, Obby might forget about this tomorrow. We could just burn it.
That's true. That's true.
Or we can just give it to Little Wolf Baby. Whee!
Sometimes it's easier to go along with Obby and then just go make him think that he never did it.
Man, what kind of a, tinker person would just give up on this kind of a project?
Well, no, that's why I'm going along with it. I'm like, no, we could look into this, definitely. When they get out the book and show him like the model planes and shit.
So what you're trying to say is you're trying to be the Wright brothers.
Even the right sister.
Well, the Wright sister. Well, the Reyes sister just inventing flight. Look at this, Strahd. We invented the plane. Why? Well, you see that. You
Fly
see
over
that
the mountains and get out of there.
Well, you see that person there by a cornfield, yeah? And we just take off and start firing at them.
Okay, so I assume you're going to be taking the cart back to the town.
That was the intention.
Yeah. Okay, so it always takes me a minute to find Valaki. Is it town? Yeah, it's because it's town of Valaki. Oh, come on.
Meanwhile, in the town of Valaki.
You know,
What do you mean that-
maybe that goblin had a point. We should whip that elf.
Meanwhile, thousands of miles away.
Would someone please cue that bird?
Tis not my bird.
So we gotta find a way of cooking this and then open a giant Subway.
I want the goose sub.
Excellent
extra-
choice.
With extra Borkle sprinkled on it.
Oh dear. Having to locate actual cinnamon to sprinkle on.
Yeah.
No,
I
just-
can't no. Cinnamon is. I can't believe it's not Borkle.
No, we just have Borkle mix the milkshakes by hand and it gives them a cinnamony taste.
So we're just having bathe in milk.
Yeah.
We managed to have the most delicious milkshakes, and all we had to do was let Borkle swim and bathe in our milk supply.
The hell is everyone else's token?
They're by the main gate.
How do you plan to pitch that to Borkle? Because I'm not sure.
We'll just make sure we do it while you're asleep.
Well, the first mistake you made was thinking you had any control over your life anymore.
Yeah, we move them.
To be fair, when he falls asleep, someone else is in charge.
And who knows, they might be some massive,
No, you need to go
Perfect.
the
Yeah.
other way.
Oh, which way are we going?
I can live with that.
You
Back
went
to
to
the
the. You arrived by the north gate.
We were told.
I'm just saying, there are ways you could sell this to Borkle where you could get him on board.
I'm just trying to find where everyone else's token is.
They're by the west gate.
Oh yeah, because they went.
Now let's celebrate with frosty Borkle milkshakes.
Oh yeah, you've got your
Isn't that
got
how
yourselves
Right,
there now.
celebrate every night.
It's gonna turn out that Borkle was some kind of bizarre cinnamon-based homunculus.
The great thing is we could just sit you under Obby's endless ogre milk bottle. It just makes itself.
Oh.
I was thinking the same thing.
Or we just, it runs down you, we collect it and sell it.
Frosty cinnamon ogre milkshakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, cinnamon ogre is now going to have to be a villain in the Christmas one-shot.
Cinnamon ogre.
Yeah, Borkle's long-lost father is actually a cinnamon ogre.
And his accomplished ginger dead man. Which is just Jim Deadman, only ginger. He's from a parallel universe, he's ginger.
Look, I'll be not so sure about drinking bathwater. Did before. Got
Oh,
scammed.
God.
It was sewage.
Yeah.
That's right, we're not drinking it.
Oh,
The patrons are drinking it.
Poor Jim Deadman. He ended up with ginger.
Technically, Susan, tap water.
Yeah, just think of it as an OnlyFans thing. We're bottling it and selling it.
That's
So we're finally opening Only Gob.
only goblins.
Yeah, Only Goblins.
Only fanatics.
You did give Strahd a free taster period of only goblins.
Oh yeah, he's got to get his credit.
Yeah,
cards.
only
We've
fanatics.
got to get his banking details now.
Yeah, he's now going to start paying for this cake.
He's got a sub.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the ones who want
I'm
Ollie's
going.
feet pics.
No one wants that.
They do now. You're just making them want it more.
Nobody cares what feats I would choose in a D&D.
Actually, they might be curious. They might want to get to know you better as a person, see where your preferences lie. You underestimate yourself, Ollie.
Now, Nux, if I took that interaction earlier correctly, Strahd expects you to put on a show for him tonight. You owe him, remember?
Well, I'm gonna. Okay, I might have a job for Borkle.
What? No, she was talking.
Borkle,
No,
how-
she was talking to you, Clee.
Yeah, I know.
You were
I'm
the one who asked for
misleading him.
help.
Yeah, I'm misleading her. Yeah.
No,
I'm trying to pass the buck.
Clee, sister of mine. They said that you owe them one. You owe them one.
I don't think you'd have remembered that if it wasn't for the
Now,
GM.
listen, Clee. I am happy to assist you in whatever hijinks or whatever you want to do to pay him back. But don't try and throw everything onto me. We go down together. You know this. We're a package deal. Like burgers and fries. Chips and curry. Borkle and depression.
Borkwan, what did I do to you?
Borkle and what did I do wrong in life to actually end up with all this shit happening to me? Oh yeah, I stole stuff.
Yeah.
And will again.
I mean recently.
An ankle shank and their inability to say no to pie.
Well, she did always strike me as quite a pie eater.
You can see that kid is back again. As you roll back into town.
Oh, hey, it's Chuck. Hi, Chuck.
Is his
Hi-
first name
hi.
Ine?
Hi, Borkle.
Ooh.
Oh,
I know.
hello.
Borkle, you know this person.
I mean, sorry, hi, Obby.
I was gonna say. Not
Sorry,
Oracle.
my fault.
Obby, you really were busy while we were gone.
Yes, I find kid in woods. Bork'll follow him around like weirdo.
Borkle, okay. Borkle, I'm going to ask, if this is true, I'm going to have to ask you to stay away from my child.
I have done with one map today. I don't need to do another one.
I knew I couldn't trust him with his little twitching fingers.
He had something that there's no way he should have had. I wanted to know more and then decided
I don't,
it wasn't
no,
worth
no,
the
I don't
effort.
care how many pubes he has. You're just disgusting me.
Also,
He had this very special thing I wanted to get my hands on. What?
Yeah, you were expecting something like that from Trigger, weren't you?
I was, yes.
I'll be under the opinion that even goblins should not put hands in young people's clothing.
Yes, we have a saying back at the monastery: you don't dip your fingers in certain.
Fatality.
I love that we all take a foot away from him and judge him.
Yeah, we have we goblins with standards, apparently. Like we will do some horrible fucked up shit to human beings.
It's
And
like, you know the rule. If you're interested in that sort of thing, you do it to dwarves and halfling.
Yeah.
He had a locket that was far too expensive for it to be
I don't
his,
care
and I
what
wanted
I
to...
don't care what you call his booty. You disgust me.
Okay,
Yeah,
there's no way you thought that was what I meant.
The
You
thing
are
that he
married.
pops, yeah?
You are married to my sister.
Borkle just looks bemused at this point. You done?
No, I don't know. Are you? Have you had your kicks yet?
I know he's not.
literally being yelled because this is the only way we can hear.
Oh God! I have people in sunglasses turning up and going to Borkle and going, "I'm afraid we're going to have to ask you a few questions, sir."
He gets dragged off with his hands. No!
Chuck remind me that need to go to orphanage and punish.
Wait, punish
The people.
orphans? Is there a cult of orphans? Why do you need to go?
No, not punish orphans. Punish people in charge of orphans. They
Why?
apparently laid orphans to woods. This is not good. Obby's not a fan.
That is suspicious. Won't lie, that is very suspicious, but we can do that's a job for future us. At the moment, we've just got back, and we might as well finish the one job we've got, the one thing we came here to do.
Did Uncle Borkle do a bad?
He might have. He might have. Just don't be alone with him.
Bad Uncle Borkle.
Although technically we could leave Rose in charge of the goose?
No,
Yeah.
she will somehow find a way.
Oh no, wait.
Well, she did it right that Christmas one time.
Look, if it's a crime to steal a perplexingly valuable item from the pocket of an orphan child, then yes, I suppose I'm guilty of that.
Yes, yes, it is.
Yes, it is actually.
Well, it would give her something to
Not in
do.
Gobbo!
Right now,
Even
Rose.
the Gobbo!
Okay. Then Cleve's gonna ask Rose to. I'd say I'm gonna take her aside and go, Rose. Now, here's the thing. Now that you're a wife, you've now got duties, and one of those things is making sure you prepare proper meals. You can't live off cinnamon and whatever that stuff was that centaur gave you, or for the rest of your life. Now, you are going to
Off
stay here,
herpes?
and you're going to learn to prepare this goose.
Don't do it, Uncle Borkle.
It's okay. She has been spit roasted enough times to know how to
you
do it.
can't. No, we're not allowed to eat Rose's cooking.
Don't worry,
Hey,
we're not.
wait, no, that's a thing on my list of things I've learned.
Yeah.
One of the
Okay.
things Cleve taught me was never eat Rose's cooking.
That's
Yeah,
true.
we're not eating it. We're selling it. It's fine.
We're not eating it. We're selling it.
I have a list of things you've taught me.
Oh, Abby
We're not
also
eating
has a very important thing. Abby when Goose broke down, Abby need wishbone.
Oh,
Do
that
not
is-
forget.
And
Okay.
other things members of the group have made me believe. I'm not joking. My full belief is I failed that insight on Hobby. I believe he's the greatest spellcaster in the universe.
Greatest sorcerer.
Fine. Rose, you're to help with a turkey and look after it. You're not allowed to cook it. You're not allowed to do anything without supervision.
Yes, because Cleve just taught me something new.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay,
Good.
come here,
Right, if this thing gets a
Borkies.
I'll get
Is
you.
it you're allowed to explode maps?
No, I failed an insight.
She's
I'm not
gonna
allowed
she's
to be
gonna
alone
like
with
snuggle
Borkle
up
ever
to
again.
Borkle first and like get a lick. You taste even better,
I'm not allowed to
Borky,
do
when
that.
you're after you've been
No,
sweating.
Fuck
You
off.
can't do it. She's too old for you.
Oh God.
You know that would have happened. You just know that would have happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you did it with a lot more class.
Well, Borko, I don't know who's more stuffed, you or that goose.
Well, Borkle currently is the goose isn't stuffed yet.
Plus, you
Yeah, I find it difficult to do like common
My
tramp.
secret regarding Borkle,
Like,
funnily enough, don't lick the Borkle, don't be alone with the Borkle.
I can handle Rose's cooking. I have purified food and drink.
Yeah, it's safe as long as don't worry. Food will be safe as long as Auntie Cleve fixes it.
I was going to teach the kid how to pull a con. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that now.
Oh, I'm sure you're going to teach her how to pull things out.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that's not even funny.
No, but the reaction is priceless. It's so tasty.
Yeah, priceless like your attraction to kids. That was the level that one was on, Mora.
I know that was quite horrible.
Borkle is attracted to kids.
No.
I'm learning some bad stuff about Borkle today.
I thought Cleve was going to be the bad influence.
We're going to need to balance this out. Kid, do you want to learn to shank ankles?
No, I'm not allowed to put my feet near you, ankle.
That's true.
That was another thing.
She knows that.
I'm naive. My minus is I believe what you people tell me.
I know.
I'm not going to shank your ankles. I'm going to teach you how to shank ankles. And we're going to practice on your Auntie Rose.
As long as you don't come near my feet, it's fine. I think. I'm just gonna look at Clee.
I don't know.
And Nux. As apparently Clee and Nux has taught me to trust Clee, and Nux is my parental figure, so...
As I'm the only one not shouting at this point, I can just go walk over to the small child. Hello, small child.
Hello, small child. You
hello.
haven't seen the plot anywhere, have you?
Hello, Auntie Clee.
Not you, small child. I'm a small child.
Hello.
Oh, his name Chuck.
I'm not sure that is his name, Oppie. That's just what you called him.
He's an orphan.
He
You can
say
call
his
him
name
whatever you
Nobody.
like.
I say Chuck.
Fair enough.
Does Chuck want to play?
Now, if we only knew a place we could send all these orphans, somewhere.
Like orphanage, if you will.
Well, no, somewhere like on a hill with loads of space to roam with good food. Maybe in a quaint house that was a windmill of some kind. Where we could turn a profit on them.
Is that not a problem we should be dealing with?
It's better than them being thrown in the woods. Do we know any nice, kind old ladies that would take in orphans?
Well, we did. Well, you did run into a nice old lady that was selling pies that happened to have a factory. Maybe they need some help at the back.
Yes, we could arrange some sort of work release.
You,
No.
Chuck. I, Elif. Hello.
Hello.
I'm assuming he's about the same age.
Yeah, the old lady. Yeah, she takes. People go with the old lady. The one who sells the pies.
They've already got a
She
system.
meets you in the woods.
Oh, I've already got a system.
Oh, I see.
Bobby, not sure why, but do not like Pie Lady. Do not think good.
She smells funny.
That's because she's putting children in pies.
What?
What?
Bobby definitely not like now.
Can I run to Nux? I'm just gonna grab her leg. I don't want to be pie.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you ever be put in pie or anyone put anything in pie.
Jumanji, I can't remember. Do I know what was in the pie already, or like?
Yeah, I told you.
I don't think you do.
No, I did. I told them.
Yeah, you told them.
I said you could not eat these pies. It has children in it.
We were also in the throes of addiction and desperation.
Yeah,
so
I know you did care.
how much that registered is a completely different matter to how much we were told.
Well, Abby say if people running orphanage give children to make pies, they need punished.
I'll claw old lady before she make pie.
Are we going to go burn down an orphanage?
It's either that
I not know if we
I'm
should burn
game.
down.
You need,
Murder
you need to
runners
know
of
where the
all-
orphanage is.
Chuck,
Try
you
Bob
take
it
us to
first.
orphanage so we can punish people.
Can I just wander back up to Chuck now? I'm not going to be made into a pie and just give him a good sniff.
Next ride onto Belair Drive.
Yeah.
I want to see if he's weird.
I
My
want to
ears
know
aren't
if these
working
children
properly.
have any skills like sewing or making shoes.
How's he smell? Does he smell normal?
Yeah.
Continue on drive for half a mile.
I mean, I can
You
use all tools. I'm going
do
to teach all these
get,
children how to cobble.
Can you roll for it? Roll a sniffing based perception check.
It's only my ears that are fucked at the moment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would take my advantage down to normal, so my smell would still be with advantage. Oh, that's not good. A 13?
You can smell
I'm just walking around
like
and smelling
faint.
him like a dog.
You can smell like faint blood on him. Like his blood. Like he's been injured. Like the smell of a scab.
Head injury.
Like he's got injuries that have scabbed over. But recent. So they're
I
still
would say
fresh.
probably on the neck because they're probably using him for the winery as well.
Can I find where the injuries are?
You'd have to like grab him and stuff to do that. He's kind of covered up.
Yeah, I'll do that. I don't know any better on social etiquette, so I'll just start grabbing and smelling him and try and find his injuries.
You can see it's on his wrists. It looks self-inflicted.
Chuck, why you hurt yourself? Not good with your cause?
He
I
tries
assume
to
everyone
speak,
else.
but then something seems to stop him. Like he
Chuck's
gestures with his
broken.
mouth, like he goes to speak. Like he gestures with his mouth, like, and then something stops him.
Chuck's voice broken. Obby, you great sorcerer, fix.
So I want to do a, I guess a check to see if I'd recognize if it's a spell or if it's a versus a, I don't know, psychological block.
Obby, you fix Chuck. Just start prodding Obby.
Well,
Yeah, you can.
Or unless, would I actually recognize it already, or?
Something is trying to stop him speaking. Like something magical.
The question is it magic? Oh, it is magical.
Okay.
Because it's like the words. It's like the words are trying to come out, and then something shuts his mouth.
Abby sees something wrong. Something messing with Chuck. Not allowed to speak. I do not like. Need to
Abby
find
fixed.
this.
You great sorcerer, fix.
Abby fix. Probably best to kill person who do it. I say we go to orphanage quick, and we find out the bottom or get to bottom of this.
Can I rob
Someone
the
needs to
place
pay.
first? I haven't burgled a place in ages.
We should enlist the orphans to make merch for our Onigob site.
No, Borkle, you know rob orphanage. You know go near kids. Bad idea.
Yeah, no, we rob.
Like a candy factory to him.
Yeah, we save orphans and put them into work in the
sugar mines.
Hans believes in you sweatshop.
I mean, New Gobbo's gonna need a thieves' guild.
But
Well-
no, here's the thing. We could take the orphans and use them to staff the subways. For our Kentucky Fried Goose sandwiches.
Ah.
Borkle
And
shouldn't be alone with
checked.
kids.
Okay, so Chuck, you show us where orphanage is, so we can take care of this problem. Just point
Yeah.
if you can't speak.
Yeah, I assure you. I assure you.
Yeah, let's go, Chuck.
So I'm gonna trudge off behind him, going off to this because even whatever everybody else is up to, I'm not worried about that at this point.
I'm just going to sort of gallivant on all fours, running in front. Excitedly.
Abby
looks
doesn't
like
get
we're
angry
going to
too
an
often,
orphanage.
but Abby's angry.
As we get closer to the orphanage, I'm just going to double back before I run back in front and look at Nux. Smell lots of children. You should watch Borgle.
Yeah, we're watching them.
Look, goddammit, they were talking about how Borgle shouldn't be near children.
Wait a minute, I know what we should do here. I'm going to magical tinker something now. I'm going to reach into my pocket, pull out a pair of glasses and a clipboard, give them to Obby, and I go, Obby, it's very important. I need you to run a full health assessment on this orphanage.
I love I'm jumping around and running on all
If they're
fours and-
violating any rules, we got to shut them down.
I love I'm running around
I do
jumping
not
on all
need all
fours and
this.
what I can only assume is a dog collar and a bear onesie because nobody's bought me anything yet.
Better yet,
Yeah.
I'll be your assistant. We'll both go in. I'll put the glasses on and the clipboard.
You want to play tricks? We can. But then
Okay.
Abby don't burn them.
We're going to give an OSHA
Here's-
inspection to this
Here's,
orphanage.
here's, here's,
Lee looks
the,
smart.
here's the orphanage.
Lee looks smart.
Well, then I will knock on the door.
After a moment, you hear someone coming to the door. Hello?
This is orphanage?
Yes?
And who you in charge?
Yes?
Here has
I'm
spoken.
Claudio Velasco, headmistress.
Hello,
That
Claudio.
name sounds familiar.
Friend Chuck brought us.
He doesn't know who
Chuck?
is.
Who is Chuck?
I'm just going to push the kid forward.
He's gone.
And he took off. Chuck, not important right now. You need to let us come see inside.
Why? Who are you? What are you?
Oh, I've just noticed what my new image looks like. Can I just, under my bear onesie hood, just give her a big grin with my obvious wolf maw and red eyes?
Channeling his inner Wolfie right there.
Well, I hadn't seen my new token. I'm like, oh, yeah, that was very wolfish. I'm just going to give her a big teethy grin with this, with the red eyes and look like a creepy kid in a bear onesie.
Oh my
So
goodness,
I'm
what are
just
you
gonna stroll
wearing?
past her. I'm gonna
Oh my,
stroll past
oh
her.
my
Very
goodness, come on
important.
in. Come on in.
I'm like,
Oh, you're
We have
clearly
been
all small
sent here.
children.
no.
She thinks you're kids.
So-
Because your height and stuff,
be
because she
fair,
doesn't know what a goblin is, so it's like, come on in, all of you. Come on in, you'll catch cold.
Yeah, so we're just heavily armed kids. You can't.
I'm
Most
stripped.
can't hear her.
Can I just give her sleeve a tug so she'll lean down and listen to what I have to say?
Yeah?
You should watch that one with children. Pointing at Borgle.
Oh, for God's sake!
I didn't think it could happen, Mora, but you've officially killed a joke faster than Seb.
I know, right? Well, no. To be fair, Alex
To be
helped.
fair, it's a group effort.
Wait,
Oh,
that
so-
joke. The joke's dying. I cast spare the dying.
It was a group effort.
So, come on in. You must be starving. find you something to eat. Some clothes.
Bobby have clothes, not need.
I like clothes. Auntie made them for me.
Can I roll perception
So,
to case the joint for anything anachronistically expensive?
Does it
Well,
say? Yeah. perception check?
Anachronistically isn't the wrong word, isn't the right word, but more expensive than something here should be. Incongruously, that was the word I was looking for.
No, there's nothing that looks sort of out of place here.
Except for the sad orphans that look like they belong on some sort of demonic painting.
Ma'am, seriously, we are here from Old Mother Hubbard's Windmill Bakery about your deliveries.
Well, you don't like the sad kids.
I love the sad kids. It's fun.
Wow, the sad, dirty-looking orphans look like they belong on some demonic, like oil painting on the wall.
I just want Ollie to lead them in a song. You've got to pick a pocket or two. Boy.
From Hillside, he can pick what he likes. I recall he started small.
You gotta pick a pocket or two.
Got to pick a pocket or two, boy. You've got to pick a pocket or two.
Well, come on, your companions need to come indoors as well.
I just look at everyone going, are we going to off this woman and take this place as our base with slave children?
I mean,
You see, he looked at me and asked that.
I'm giving that look to everyone.
Obby, I think, is pretty dead set. Jumanji. Obby, I think, is pretty dead set on offing this woman. The rest of the plan is pretty much in flux.
Because it's a nice house and we got children slaves.
Okay, why?
That might not work out as far as the way Abby thinks. Just
I
saying.
would like to do my usual smell perception of a new place.
It just
Remember,
smells
you
like a
guys are
place
still
full of
talking.
small kids.
You're still talking like Jack Atlas.
Well, I can get you some better clothes. Let's get you something more civilized. She goes to a chest of drawers and brings out some common clothes. Here. And hands them to you. At the same time, a couple of the children see you and sort of walk over.
As Obby's distracting her, can I barrel roll through this door?
Yeah?
I was asking if I could do a perception roll also to kind of see what condition place and kids are in.
They seem fine. There's nothing wrong with them.
Like, well fed and everything.
Yeah? The three little kids who see see Clea just like, who are you? Are you new here?
Ah, you see, that is an interesting story. I am the Harvest Fairy Goblin.
Oh, what's a goblin?
I bring the Harvest Festival to you.
Oh, could you help? Are you some sort of fairy?
Well,
You
fairy,
know
yeah.
magic.
We're fairy adjacent.
Could you help Milivosh?
That is a word that is not in my vocabulary.
Milivosh, he's the caretaker here. He's very sick. He's been sick for days.
Wait a minute, I have just the thing for this. Walk back to the door, reach out, grab Nux, spin her in, and she's in the nurse's uniform.
Hey, yes. What? Oh,
Super nurse Nux.
If you head straight along this corridor, through this door, Milovich's room is just along here. As I said, he's very sick, though.
Okay. How sick? Contagious sick?
No one else has got
Like,
sick. He's been sick for days.
Okay, well, I suppose I can go in and have a little look. And I'll head over and have a little look.
Ahead of you is a single door that heads into a long corridor. And there's
Clea,
a
you
large
gonna come
bedroom at
with?
the end.
Okay. I'll head into that bedroom then.
In that bedroom is a man. He's led in bed. He doesn't respond when you walk in.
Okay.
The room is like the rest of the house. Whitish walls, wooden floor.
Okay, so should I roll an insight or investigation to like check
I
him?
think I think we're going to give him a full medical, aren't we?
I suppose. Clee, I might need your. What's that? What's the term? What's that thing the quacks always use? Medical tools.
So we are literally going. We're just going to turn this guy over, aren't we? Is what we're going to do.
Well, first we'll have a look at him and see what's actually wrong with him, because if we need to see it, because remember last time we did something like this, so we checked on someone lying in a bed. They turned out to be a zombie.
Yeah, so we know if they're going to be a zombie, and we know if they're going to be a vampire because we've checked Borkle. We're good at this.
That's
Okay.
true.
That's yeah.
So
Okay, so
we're just going to literally give him a full medical checkup.
okay, so what do I roll?
Yeah, the investigation.
Is it medicine?
Oh yeah, medicine. Yeah, sorry.
Anyone here?
Let's see, medicine.
I think you'd get advantage if I'm helping you as well.
Yeah.
Okay. If that's the case, roll with advantage. I got 17.
There doesn't seem to be anything wrong with him.
This is odd.
But
he
he's
just
not
old?
responsive.
He's not responsive. Is he alive?
Yes.
Okay, he's alive, but he's not responding. Now, on my one day on the job, is my medical expertise.
One day on the job.
It is my medical expertise and opinion that this man might be cursed.
It does look like some sort of
If this was
fade or
something-
ritual.
Well, the thing is, if this was something as simple as, say, a sickness or an infection, or he ate something stupid, it would be there would be signs. But the fact that he's behaving in such a way leads me to believe that what is making him this way isn't is magical in nature or not natural in nature that can be cured by, say, a medicine or a checkup or an enema.
Always an animal with you.
Well, it works sometimes.
Then I suggest
Oh dear, never ends well.
we interrogate the children to find out when it starts.
I see. So, should I get you? We should make you a nice long coat and everything, so you can start investigating these children and talking to them like a detective.
Is interrogate the correct word, though?
Well, no, questioning.
Torture. That's right, torturing each.
No, last time that happened, you poured flammable liquids on someone. I think you're lying, you son of a bitch.
It's like, she's 5. I don't care.
Pass me a marshmallow. Okay. I don't think there's anything we can do for him right now anyway, this is beyond regular medicine.
I need a chair, some rope, a child, and a flask of water. We're going to water torture them.
Clee, as fun as these ideas sound, I don't think you're going to get the information you want from them.
I think they'll break very easily.
You need cloth to waterboard.
He's creepy, but he has a point. we should
This
at
kind of
least
stuff that might get you set on fire later, though.
look. We should probably be a bit more, use a bit more restraint right now.
You're absolutely right. Forget the war torture. I will need some candles instead. We'll burn the bottoms of their feet.
Clee, I don't think this is a situation where torture is necessary. I think we could just ask them and kind of put together what went wrong, what's gone wrong.
All right.
So let's go talk to some of the. So I'm going to head out and look for one of the kids to talk to.
There's one there. Right there.
Okay. So, child. So listen to me.
You small child, come here.
Excuse me. How long has he been like this?
About a week.
I see. And the day that he started to feel ill, was he doing anything, or did he go somewhere that was, different or affected him?
No, he was just doing his usual duties.
And what were these duties? Just walk me
Odd
through-
jobs
help me-
around the orphanage.
I see. Was there any particular job he did that day that was... Was there a specific job he was doing that day?
He checked the beds. Did some repairs on the beds and that was about it. That's all I know.
So he repaired beds all day within the orphanage.
Yeah, there were a few that were damaged.
See, how were they? Were they damaged due to rot or something, or were they just old?
Or were they damaged by monkeys jumping on them?
Please ignore my compatriot here.
They had.
Well, a child
he
would
had
get that
to.
reference.
He had to plane several. He had to just to. Yeah, he had to like plane them.
Ah,
The wood was scratched.
scrap.
Yeah, it had naughty symbols.
I see. This
Naughty
symbol.
things
So,
on them.
I see. Now, where did he get this wood? Where did he get this wood?
No, on the beds. The beds had naughty symbols on them, so he planed them off.
Oh dear. Whose bed was it that had the naughty symbols on?
A little boy. He's not going to be here for much longer. He's one of the older boys. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
I think I'm starting to slowly understand something. Well, I'm afraid your caretaker here, I can't say 100% for certain, but I think when he planed off those symbols, it might have cursed him or done something to him. We can't we can't say for sure.
Can you do something to help him? And she
This is
starts
why
to
we need you.
cry.
Hey. Listen, the more we know, the more we can try to help. So
Can you
every little
help
bit of
them?
information, I will try. I will try. I need to. Curses aren't exactly my strong point, but I do have some friends that do know magic. Maybe they can help, but it might take a bit of time to figure it all out. Because once we know what we're dealing with, then we can help him better. You understand?
Okay.
So what I'm going to need in future is, while we're here, we will need you to be 100% honest with us. That way we can help him better. Thank you very much. And I'm just going to turn to Clee and go, see? With a look of, see? And no matches or spikes involved.
Not yet.
Clee, your methods are an art form, but sometimes simplicity is, the best option.
Okay.
So
what's
I'm guessing you figured out from hearing that what I'm thinking.
so what
Yeah,
are
I think
Ankle
Paul thinks
Shanker and
it's up to you.
Borkle doing?
Well, I think we will both have guessed that each other has caved in and bought a pie. So I'm
They're just looking at each other up and down going, you bought a pie, didn't you?
just looking at each other's sheep.
Oh God, are they going to kill each other? Going, I can smell it on you, you whore. Oh yeah.
Well, no, they both have a supply now.
No, that would be if like we didn't have pie, and one of us didn't have pie and could smell it on the other. Then it would be showdown at dawn.
As it is, we're just commiserating with each other in our shame.
If that's the case and you end up fighting over it, might I suggest that Clee makes you a tumbleweed to pass by?
Yeah. We could also perhaps be exploring to see like any interesting paperwork or things to steal.
Of course. Indulge in your little kinks.
Don't call it
Not
kick.
even remotely applicable.
It's what kept me alive for years. Shagging ankles, mostly that one, but still.
It is a good point. We have left the two rogues unattended.
It's okay. They're watching each other.
See what happens.
It's okay. They're watching each other, and they know. So they both know what to look for. And Borkman's not alone, so that's okay. And if he tries anything, I'm pretty sure he'll be shanked in the ankles and lose whatever pie he has left.
Oh dear.
You don't know about that.
I can smell it on you. I can see it on your face.
Yeah, that's because we haven't washed our face since we ate it off of the walls and the ceiling this morning.
Yeah, see?
You
Can't say
dirty
I'm
little
wrong.
pie whore.
That's right.
Can I just roll in?
Chew your crust and lick the savoury fillings. You disgust me. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Maybe you should
I
just.
had a half of it.
Which is even worse, given that you know that. Well, no, well, I don't know. It depends. Are your characters smart enough to have figured this bit out yet? There's a good chance your pie's delicious filling came from here.
Ooh. It's a shame that the person with the best nose for finding these things isn't addicted to this stuff yet.
I think Borkle's probably put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, but is he at the point where he's like, I'm disgusted by what I'm seeing, but I'm also hungry, or looking at the children and going, do I want that?
Yes, look at their tokens. Look at the tokens.
Oh God, he's going to be looking at. What you're saying is that Borkle is looking at children in a very specific way.
Don't encourage Borkle to look at the children.
Look at the tokens, because that's the part. That's the ones. That's the ones that will end up in your pie next week.
If I had to eat one, I'd eat that grumpy fucker that's in the dining room.
I think we should all keep in mind that
I don't like
that
how he's
none of
looking
us-
at me.
Which one?
Just you're looking at so look at the tokens and wonder which one's going to taste better.
That one there.
That
Don't like
one.
I
it.
think we should all keep in mind that
Look
none
at his
of us
face,
are
he's
human.
giving me on the
and
eye.
No. What we need, guys. What we need is Borkle to turn evil and then start picking one out and goes, "I'll take that one," and then they like euthanize it. Oh no, that one isn't fun. How about that one?
Turns it
I
into
don't like the
farm
way
to
that one looked
fork.
at me. On second thoughts, I'll just have a glass of milk.
Yeah, that one's not very lively.
Turns it into a farm to fork restaurant.
I mean,
On second thought, I think I'll just have a glass of milk from that cow.
in answer to the question, we are all goblins, and I was already aware of what was in the pie. So it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, if it was goblin children that I was eating, then I would rightly be as disgusted as you'd expect. But not being a human, there's probably quite a bit of disconnect there.
Yeah, but I assume the first rule of being an ambassador for the city of Gobbo is do not eat their children.
Oh no, it'll be brilliant. It'll be like,
Funnily enough, that never came up.
I think it might.
Funnily enough, I think it's something that should be added to the rulebook.
this is going to hurt. This is going to
Yeah,
hurt.
it's pretty
Slight
obvious. Didn't think we had
oversight.
to write that one down for you.
No, Joe, you understand that this is great ammunition for if he ever runs for office, and we can go. His political party isn't the one you should vote for. He wants to kill your granny and eat your children. That was an
Didn't realise he was
that was an old
Canadian.
Tory no, that was an old Tory poster I saw once. So that was an anti-Labour thing that said the Labour Party want to kill your granny and eat your children. Was an actual thing. Was an actual poster they released.
Yeah. Anyway,
He's actually eating. He's actually eating children.
After that one, I want this one because it reminds me of the boy. And he pisses me off.
Okay, like the reason it's not in the rulebook is because
They didn't think it was necessary.
yeah, they didn't think they had to write that one down. They thought it would be sufficiently obvious.
They were expecting human decency from fucking goblins.
or it's not an insult to goblin. Although it's like if the humans ate goblin children, they probably wouldn't be bothered the other way around. So they don't understand why goblins eated human children.
If a human ever got the chance, he'd eat you and everyone you cared about.
I'm going to eat your entire species.
I like to think you're looking at one of these children through the door when you're thinking that. It's like, if that child had the chance, he'd eat me and everyone I knew.
Oh yeah, that's one of the stages is trying to reason it.
Look at this one right here. She's eyeing you right up right now.
I mean, first it's denial, and then oh, that one would eat me if it had the chance, and then it suddenly. I wonder how
This one-
that tastes.
This child already looks like she's eaten a couple of goblins.
I'll be honest. I think it's the one just 2 up from the wolf goblin. I think that's the one that's eaten the most goblin.
I mean, given that in actual history aristocracy have ground up and ate mummies, it doesn't take that much of a separation from being human for people to consider it.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, Molly, is that maybe Borkle should be looking for the fattest child there and wondering how they'll fit in.
How many pies can I get out of that one?
Hello, Augustus.
Okay.
In regards to what I'm doing, can I just roll investigation and see what happens?
I was going to ask Hawk, is that a stairway I see in the entry hall?
Yes.
Yes, I think looking upstairs, everyone else has got downstairs covered.
Yeah, I think I will.
Unfortunately,
nudge
the
Borkle
upstairs map is on a different map.
Well, we could. You can sort the maps another time, but that would probably be where it would be headed later.
Now, the biggest aim now for Borkle is to not end this campaign being burned to death in a giant wicker phallus by the public.
And what he's going to need to do to achieve that is murder most of the rest of the party for accusing.
You've spoiled the end of the Harvest Festival now.
I thought we were doing that to Namron. I thought we were going to kidnap Namron and burn him in a wicker phallus.
No, Namron, I've got a mask with bees in it.
Okay.
Ah, yes, the mask with bees.
Not
Don't
the
worry.
bees! Not the bees!
So what we've got to do is if we're going to have Borkle be the mayor, we've got to have Cinnamon be his middle name, and then make a whole slogan out of it.
Borkle, Cinnamon, Miggle. Yeah, you know what? He'd probably agree to that.
Yeah, and we could do the campaign post and it'd be like, Borkle, Cinnamon, Bigglewig. He's the sweetest mayor you'll ever have. Meanwhile, his opponent is a fat, blubbering old man that uses hair plugs. Do you really want your village run by this balding bastard? That's right. You need a fresh, green change, because we need to go green to save our planet.
Go green, go goblin.
Yeah, go green, go goblin. Vote for Borkle on April 4th. There you go.
There we go.
There you go. We just need to hide your salacious past that you were married to a sleuth.
Well, I mean, technically.
I did not have relations with that goblin.
You can go upstairs now.
Okay. Upstairs we go.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Right. So, oh yeah, we've got thieves' camps, so we can talk to each other without anyone else understanding us.
Really stab there is.
Yeah.
Shank, shink, shank.
That sounded very Asian Olympic then.
Stop it, you.
Yeah. So I'll go to Borkle. So you take left side, I take right. Rob them blind.
Sounds good to me.
Dealing off.
Well, if there's not anything of value, then we don't take it. We're not just taking teddy bears for the sake of taking teddy bears.
Yeah, you're going to take any family armies that were left by a rich relative that they don't realise is actually valuable and might be key to saving the kingdom.
I mean, the gentleman thief steals only from the rich, not for any, moral reason. They're just the only people worth stealing from.
Yeah.
I love that both of you just roll into each of these rooms, get a giant sack out and start putting toys in. You're a mean one.
Mr. Grinch.
You're the king of sin and stuff. You're a hopeless individual.
We're going to come back at Christmas and redistribute the gifts to other kids.
Once these ones have cleaned out.
You're a mean one. Borkle. You're a thin, mighty piece of shit.
I am going to, take the left side, but under one of the beds, I think, because I suspect that the proprietor is, trafficking these kids for slaughter, I think I might leave a dagger under the bed.
You're going to arm the children.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure there was a tradition where people actually did put a knife under there to stop certain spirits or mythical creatures.
Hold on, how many daggers do I have? I only have one. Yeah,
I
I've
haven't got
two.
enough for all of you.
I've
Jesus.
got 2 daggers. I can leave one under a bed, and just hope a kid with sufficient motivation to liberate themselves finds it.
Don't leave one to Chuck. I think he's self-harming.
So you're going to go up to the first bed?
Not necessarily the Well, no, the first one will be the first one that they that a cleaning crew would sort of look under. I'm thinking that one
You're
there.
thinking that's dangerous.
I'm thinking this one here. Just leave a dagger under there. But other than that, can I roll investigation to sort of just give the left side of the place a quick going over to see if there's anything worth taking?
Okay.
Rolling. And that's a dirty 20.
You're a mean one, Oracle. You're spiny.
There is literally nothing of value.
Okay, I'm gonna.
There are a
remove
few teddy
dagger.
bears, some balls, some educational blocks. The bedposts
incriminating?
have got weird carvings in them.
Carving.
Do I recognise these carvings as anything?
No.
All
It'd
right,
be
well, in
weird
that
if the
case-
orphanage just got their cooking times on their bedposts.
In that case, I'll drop a dagger under that bed,
Oh dear.
and just meet Uncle Shanker back where we started searching. Nothing.
Yeah, I guess I'm doing some investigation as well on the other side.
Yeah.
Will not go as well. First roll of the blooming day. 6. I'm guessing I don't even notice the marks on the bedposts.
No.
No. Just nothing. Bears, bed. Stub my toe because I'm not.
Yeah,
paying
you stub your
attention.
toe on the blocks that are on the floor.
Oh, he stood on the Lego.
Yeah. Vicious goblin swearing follows.
Bastard.
I love that we're directly under them. It was like, I can hear swearing.
In an orphanage. My God.
You're swearing in goblin. There's a lot.
Yeah, it's like, so we're the only ones who know it's swearing. We're like,
Oh wow. They kiss their mother. They kiss. What's the one with those mouths? What am I saying? One of them kisses Rose. That's
Probably.
Well, that's not strictly true.
Oh right, you lick. You may now lick the bride. Doesn't seem to roll off the tongue, so to speak. No pun
The
intended.
Well,
licking
apparently
is
he
very
does.
one-sided. The licking is very one-sided, and Borkle ain't the one doing it.
So it's non-consensual.
Vocal is the
Are you
one
just
running-
getting that now?
Okay. Do you need us to call the goblin police?
yes.
Right. I want you to point out on this anatomically correct doll where she licked you.
This really is an anatomically correct doll. It's like,
I know.
when did you have time to make this?
Cleaning it.
Well, some of
they
us actually sleep.
After they gave you the physical, after we encountered our first Borkle biter.
Oh yeah.
It's like, that can't be right. That's bigger than it should be, right?
Okay.
Oh, you are
That's the
brutally
gate of the
honest,
dark.
aren't you?
Okay, so we are back to Obby and Elif. And the headmistress.
I'm trying to put on clothes unsuccessfully.
Oh,
I do not know how clothes work.
You're like a day old. Of course you don't know how to put clothes on.
And any wait,
you
hold on,
need
and
help,
any
little one?
information I could leave from my past life didn't involve clothes.
That is true. But you've watched people doing it, at least.
The headmistress
No,
helps you.
Ah.
Here's the question: do you think we should leave her here? She might be better off here.
No, I can't. I couldn't leave her here. I'm a little attached.
Obby.
I actually, I don't know, but I guess you go wandering around, kind of looking at things, because I actually got a bounce. I left a message in the little
Oh,
chat
okay.
thing, but sorry. But yeah, I'll just he can wander around exploring, kind of trying to figure out what the situation is, I guess.
Okay.
But I'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry. Thank you.
That's all right.
Yeah.
To be fair, he's only 15 minutes. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, good timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his kid's birthday according to the message. So
That's understandable.
Yeah,
that would have been a good
that's-
reason to say earlier, I can't, it's my kid's birthday, would have been a really
That's
good
would have
message.
actually been- yeah, so we should give him credit for even turning up at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, give him props.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Good old Obby.
what would we do without him?
Well,
I don't know, we'll find out in the next 15 minutes.
well, certain situations wouldn't be extremely chaotic in the other campaign, but that's neither here nor there. But we also wouldn't have as many laughs, and I wouldn't have inspiration for the story I'm writing.
Do you know what the scary thing is?
I'm calling it Obby more than a goblin.
The scary thing is, Obby's the one who dragged us to the orphanage.
I know.
I was going to say, what should we do with
I
Obby?
know. And it's a shame because he's probably the only person who would, if he was sane enough, would probably recognise the symbols.
Can I ask her about the food? She said there was food.
Well, of course. Yeah, there's food if you'd like something to eat. It's only like bread and cheese. We don't have a lot of money.
Food.
We're gifted things from the Burgermeister.
I know him.
Yeah, yes.
Unfortunately,
He's with the didn't he come to get the goose?
No, that was a.
Oh
that
no,
was-
it's the other guy I'm thinking of.
Yeah, you
But
haven't met the
fortunately-
Burgermeister, as we've met him since last
No,
time
I
we-
think the other guy is the Burgermeister.
but fortunately, we do have people who adopt the children. Usually the older ones.
Ah. Sorry, I'm just
Yeah,
imagining.
younger couples come by and collect them.
Oh, God. This is the blood factory, isn't it?
That sounds nice.
Jamal, isn't the Blood Factory like young children, like babies and toddlers, whereas this seems to be.
Oh yeah, hags. Oh yeah. I was going to say, I was just imagining like Strahd holding a child, pulling a child out of the freezer, and then snapping their neck and then drinking them like a Pepsi.
That wasn't an image I needed tonight.
Crack open a cold one with the boys.
Always Coca-Cola.
His current favourite.
Yeah, his current favourite. We don't actually know what the status is with them right now.
Well, we know it's not going to be Escher.
Oh no, Nabron and his ogre.
That sounds nice. Children need a home. I think.
Oh, does he snap the head off a ginger one and go, "Ooh, limited edition Iron Brew"?
Ooh, tangy.
That's
Because blood's made
terrible.
got a load of iron in it. So I was like, "Ooh, Iron Brew."
Technically accurate.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
I know,
technically,
that's
no,
what
no, no. Technically, it's the wrong way round. It would be called iron brew because it's iron deficient. Because they're pale. So it'd be like a Little John situation. So they call the gingers iron brew, but they're the ones that are actually not.
Yeah, I really don't trust the one that looks like Chucky. That one right there.
Hey, yeah,
Looks like Chucky.
Now, why can I see Trigger looking at these things and going, hate that kid, hate that one the most?
Well, yeah, he's just been doing that.
That's what I'm doing. Did you go around the children making jokes about them?
Maybe bringing him to an orphanage was a bad idea.
He's also deciding what order he'll eat them in.
Oh God! Suddenly, I've just remembered that Star Stories episode with Angelina Jolie suddenly ties into this with the whole when she goes to an orphanage and goes. So what you're telling me is these children are collected and put into pies.
All right, this one was in Miracle on 34th Street. This one was in Miracle on 34th Street. This one's from E.T.
Is she gonna go get me food?
Yeah, she's gonna go and get you some food.
Oh,
The ones
damn it! I was hoping she would leave the room.
You've also got like 5 kids in here with you. You've got like 4 or 5 kids in here with you.
I know. I was hoping to try and get them without her.
Can I give them a map to the lost treasure of One-Eyed Willie and see if we get an adventure out of it?
You can't give them Borkle.
Yeah, I was trying to see what was going on in the orphanage.
Ah, she's trying to be a little detective.
Trying.
Well, you're still like a day old.
Well, what are the detectives going to do after examining the guy?
Well, there's not much more we can do in here, so I'm going to try and reconvene with the others and see if they update them as to the situation. Because, well, the symbols thing is something I don't know, but one of the others might. So she's going to try and find Bork